It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee. Running with the felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee, kid. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee, kid. You're running with some felons. Man up. Be a man. Find a hustle. If you don't have one, use your muscle. If you don't have any, grab a heater. Fake spine. You strap and act like that. Don't pull it out if you're not going to use it. No sideways shit. Hold it straight. Or you're just like them. Fakes.
That's a tough one.
That's why you're not hitting shit. Stupid hitting kids and moms and innocents. Stupid fucks. You in danger. You ain't gangster. You're a schmuck. Bobby Nizzo. I walk right up on you. Put a groove in your headpiece. Money grip. I serve sucker punches. Serve pistol whips. Still, teeth are cracking. Don't be calling me no cracker. I'll fucking smack ya. Fact, yo. Make them die slow. You will. You won't fit the bill. Never would, never will, never could. So man up, be a man. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee, kid. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up, smell the coffee, kid. You're running with some felons.
Many men carry regret, black luggage, running their mouth after drinking cans of courage. Motherfuckers act tough when they boys are there. When they by themselves, they fill up with the fear. Confrontations, exploding road rage. Cats die young and not from the old age. Every time I ran my mouth, I couldn't back it up. I was laying on my back for acting up. Now I keep calm, my self-defense is violent. Not my words when I finish the assignment. Lyrics give strength like the sun, I be shining. Rhymes we killing, I get brilliant when I'm blinded. Fuck what you say. You couldn't see me on my worst day. I'm far from a tough guy. I use wordplay. When battling MCs, we get down in the worst way.
It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee, kid. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee, kid. You're running with some felons. Find a hustle. Grab some burners. Pack that heat. Never know who you're gonna run into on these fucking streets. Unlimited text and data. Unlimited healer in a refrigerator. Unlimited slice and grate ya. I'm Bobby Nizzo, and I fucking hate ya. I'm stressed out, pissed off, ready to blitz. Phantom in a style, cause when I stop busting the guns, you hide your kids. Feel like Heath Ledger as a Joker persona. Rest in peace, pedophiles and rats. Give me my gats, no more biting my tongue. Fact, sick pop BMA, we're intact. Ready for impact. Bobby Nizzo like a tower with fists and feet. You're all gonna feel defeated, deleted, bleeding. Quadruples on the frenzy, going ill, criminal. Fatigued up, yes indeedy. Time to side my ends and get greedy. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee, kid. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee. You're running with some felons. It's carbohydrates, kids. Start rebelling. Wake up and smell the coffee, kid. You're running with some felons.
Do you hear it now, bro? You sure that ain't yours, brother? Yeah, let me know, brother. All right, hold on. Let me see. I think it's on, bro, because I was listening to it. Hold on. Yeah, it's on, bro. It's on. It's on. Like I got like 3 different screens, brother. I got 3 different screens, bro. So, John Jones, baddest MMA mixed martial artist on the planet. When that fucking door shuts, hold on. Shit. Yeah, it's on, brother. If you could check out yours, brother, just to make sure, because no. Let me see. No. Real tech. That's working. I'll give it one more try. Yeah. That's working. Yeah. It's working, brother. But thanks, though. You know what I mean? You never know. It might not have been fucking working. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool, bro. Yeah, I think there's like a couple second delay or something, brother. You know what I mean? Especially in different countries. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm always like 10 seconds ahead of Jay. You know what I mean? That's how I can like record his reactions, because I already know it's coming. So I just put screen record on there and do it for him. You know what I mean? Oh, I can say, yeah, I can turn it up a little bit, the volume. Tell me if this is like distorted, Palman. You could tell me better than because you're watching it from there. You know what I mean? Is that distorted? That sound better? Is that louder? I know it's louder. I'm just saying, is it too loud? Because if it's too loud, usually I just put it on fucking 100 or 92 or something, or just 92. Usually that works. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Respect to you too, brother. Yeah, but thanks for telling me anyways, though, brother, because you never know. You know what I mean? You never freaking know, brother. You gonna be watching BKFC with us tonight? Well, at least we got UFC for the next friggin' 12 weeks or something like that. And then, nasty fucking cards. Waiting for you know what? It doesn't. I gotta wait for him anyway, so it doesn't matter. I gotta do this real quick. Hold on. Let me see something real quick here. Gotta make sure the jammy is locked and loaded. Even though I'd much rather use my hands and feet. Some people just don't play fair. Oh, damn. Oh, here we go. Outstanding. Oh, friggin' standing. Tap in. Tap into Tapology. Shout out to Tapology. Oh, yeah. 13 out of 13. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let me see. Boom. Okay. Oh, yeah. Perfecto. Let me see. That should come up on the other 3 screens. Yes, it did. Out fucking standing. Only thing is, brother, I gotta take your comment down for now, brother. I'll put one up though at the end because you deserve it, bro. There we go. What the fuck happened, man? Huh. Here we go. Okay, I think this is working now. Yes, it is. Outstanding. I'm gonna wait for escape. I gotta find the boxing card too. We got boxing tomorrow night too. We got BKFC tonight. We had one Muay Thai, one championship this morning. It was pretty good. A lot of people just, they're warriors over there, man. They don't fucking quit. Yeah, Muay Thai's on every freaking morning, man. That's fucking pretty good. I want to check that out. Oh, yeah, Nigel Ben's son versus Dobson. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, Matchroom Boxing. 6 fucking fights. Let me see. This is what. Where the Joshua Ngannou. I cannot wait for that. Those people, I would put some money on Francis. I told people Wednesday night, put money on that on the main fight. The main fight. I'm like, put a couple bucks on the plus 500 fight. He won in the 3rd round. I mean, come on, man. Like, try to help people out, man. Dylan versus Bellotti. Ben Dawson. Yeah, we got a local fighting tomorrow to Hogan. I think I know his uncles and his cousins. The Hogans I know from Boston and good people. So, yeah, he's a good fighter. I think he's like 13-0. So, yeah, good for him, man. Stay training, kid, and just fucking go in there and show me you're a Northeast beast. We're all cut from a different cloth here. I don't think people understand that, but we really are. No question. Minus 800. Huge favorite for Ben, huh? God damn. Your father was something else, Connor. Peter Dobson. Plus 500. Pro Box. Bi-weekly. That was we did a great card, me and Jay, Wednesday. That was a good card. We had a lot of people in there. It was good. I wish you were in there, Palman, but I know you're 6 hours ahead, just like my mother is in Italy and my stepfather over there. I know it's exact same as you. So I get it. This is going to be actually a good fight. We'll see what happens. And this co-main ain't bad actually either. This whole card ain't that fucking bad. Austin Ammo Williams, Johnny Fisher, Zeus. Oh, heavyweights. Yep, Jay was right. Asuna's pretty good right there, this kid. Believe it or not, this kid's really good right there. Oh, okay. How come, hold on. Oh, okay, that's cruiserweight. Cruiserweight. Oh, you did, brother? Cool, bro. Thanks, man. Oh, no, you did. Yeah, no, I know. You left the comment, bro. Absolutely, bro. I never ignore comments. I check them like in the morning or and at night. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't go on social media, any of it that much. You know what I mean? I'm constantly friggin' looking up, knowledge. There's a lot that goes into like starting new business, things like that. That's what I'm trying to do. I think I hear skate. Yes, I do. Oh, there's the man. with the master plan. What's up, brother?
Up. Just another day, like too short.
Too Short is so underrated, man. He's so underrated.
Got a lot of good hits, man.
Do you remember the song San Antonio from DJ Quick? San Antonio.
That
was
one.
way back in the 80s, probably like late 80s. He's very underrated too. As a producer, more than anything, he's underrated as a producer.
Got a lot of good hits too himself, man.
Oh yeah.
What about you, man?
Absolutely.
How you doing today?
I'm great, brother. How you? Like I know. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. What?
Oh, you're good. It's been a long week, man. It's only Friday.
Yeah. Well, you had a lot of time off too with all the snow, so that's what it is. That's why it feels that way. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks. Like when it's good to get the time off, but going back sucks. It's like when people get back. It's like when people get back in the train. I'm proud of you for running and stuff, and trying to get even more healthy. Not that you look unhealthy, you know what I mean, but it's only going to help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like going back to work. Like if you've been out of work for a couple of weeks, it's the same fucking thing. If you haven't trained, like say if you took 2 days off on the weekend, it's hard. You'll have that bitch voice in the back of your head saying, "Oh, I trained all week last week. I could take Monday off and go back." You know what I mean? It just never worked. I gotta sit there and watch like old fucking John Jones fights or fucking Tony Ferguson versus RDA in fucking Mexico City, or I gotta watch like Duran or Hagler fights or Tyson.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I gotta watch like sugar. I just gotta watch like a brawl, and then that.
Hey, I gotta hook this mic up, but
do it up, bro. Do it up, bro. We're good, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you great, bro. I can hear you fine earlier too, but that's even better.
Okay, perfect. All right. I was hoping it wouldn't get all fucked up.
Oh no, you sound good, bro. You always sound good, bro. All right. What do you want to go through first? The UFC card, and then we'll just go through the Nigel's Conor Ben's card, because only like 6 fights on that too. Yeah, I just figured we'll do those two. That's all, quick. And we got we'll get it done with less than an hour, and fucking then we got BKFC. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Guaranteed violence. Guaranteed violence. All right, let me see. Here we go. I got it. Okay. I had it. Oh, there we go. I got it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yo. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go with the boxing card real quick.
Cool.
All right. Conor Ben. Minus 800. Wednesday night, I gave people plus 500 pick just like this, and he won in the fucking third round. And look where he fights. Pro box. See, pro box. Well, yeah, he fought a couple times in pro. He fought pro box second to last fight. This kid can actually fight right at Peter Dobson, Pistol Pete. 16-0, 22-0. Wow. I thought Conor Ben, he's not doing that bad actually.
Yeah, Conor Ben, he's pretty good. He's got a lot of power for lower weight classes, but just those PED scandals, man, it really fucked his momentum up.
I wish they'd let fighters use a little bit of fucking shit to heal up. You know what I mean? Not to get. I mean, they're not going in there looking like fucking Mr. Olympia. You know what I mean? Basically, they do it just to heal themselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know there's people. I'm sure there's people that do it to give them a little edge or maybe a little more strength or whatever. I can never understand why with baseball, how steroids give you better hand-eye coordination and hitting that fucking curveball that's fucking 68 miles per hour, 72 miles per hour, or a high and tight fucking fastball that's 101 mile per hour. I don't know how steroids make you hit that ball better. Maybe just connected with it, it'll give you a little more strength or whatever, but all the strength I ever got was earned without steroids, honestly. You just got to train hard. That's it. But I get it. I just think fighters should get a pass because they, especially mixed martial artists, even more than boxers, because they get fucking fucked up in camp and shit. They get fucked up. We lost Tyson Fury and Usyk in 2 weeks for at least a couple
Yeah, we
months.
could talk about that. I mean, I'm I don't think it's ever gonna happen now, man. The boxing gods don't want an undisputed heavyweight champion. Lennox Lewis, shout out to him. He was the last undisputed heavyweight champion, and it's been what, since 2001, 2002. When did Lennox Lewis unify the titles?
No, Tyson Fury was the last undisputed because he wasn't. He relinquished his title. Dude. He relinquished all his titles.
He's the lineal champion, but we haven't had an undisputed.
He beat the man that beat the man, dude. He beat the man that beat the man.
There's a difference between lineal and undisputed. Undisputed means you have all of the belts.
I thought he had all the belts. I thought
he's never had all the belts.
I thought Klitschko had all the belts.
He didn't.
When he beat him.
He didn't. He had the WBC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. His brother had belts back then at the same time. Because that was
Vitaly. He had most of the belts.
That's right. You're right. Yeah, he had
the lineal Iron Fist.
He is lineal champion.
Yeah, right? But that's what I'm saying is Lennox Lewis is the last guy to have all the belts.
Yeah, Lennox Lewis is one of my favorite English fighters.
He actually pronounces his name Lennox, right?
I heard that. I didn't know how true it was, though. I didn't know how true it was. He's a really nice guy. I seen him he hangs around with a couple comedians and shit. I seen him on Joe Rogan with that guy, the guy that lives in Canada or something. He's like Middle Eastern dude, wicked funny. He used to be a DJ. I forget his freaking name, but he's a wicked funny motherfucker. And Lennox Lewis is a class act, man. Class act.
Now, let me see. Who did he beat to unify all the belts?
He beat
his last win was against who? Was it? It wasn't Hakeem Rockman.
No, when he lost to Rockman, he came back and beat him right after. Remember? Instant rematch, and then he fucking smoked him.
Yeah. Let's see here.
And then
it was Klitschko.
Riddick Bowe, Klitschko.
It was Vitaly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Klitschko. That's
TKO,
right.
TKO 6. That's the fight.
That's right. That's
TKO 6.
Lennox Lewis.
So he came back. He beat Rockman.
Yep.
Then he beat Mike Tyson, KO'd him in the 8th round. And then on June 21st, 2003, he TKO'd Vitaly Klitschko to unify all of the belts.
And the Riddick Bowe fights were pretty good. And
so there hasn't not been an undisputed champion, which means they have all of the belts.
I know what it means.
There hasn't been one. 20.
I don't know why I was thinking that, but fucking like I said, I watched so many fucking fights.
Almost 22 years, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's the first one. He's a last one since Mike Tyson, actually. When Mike Tyson unified them all in the 80s till he lost to Buster Douglas. But then he did win a couple belts back.
Tokyo Douglas.
Yep, Buster Douglas. You know who beat him right after fucking after that one?
Evander Holyfield.
Holyfield, yeah, step back and fucking straight right, bang. He was looking up at the fucking stars in the fucking at the top of the ceiling. He's seen stars through the ceiling.
So yeah, since those days, man, we haven't had an undisputed champion, and I just don't think that. I mean, even if Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, we get an undisputed champion. From that, there is a rematch clause, and I think it's the WBA, or I can't remember. One of the sanctioning bodies will strip the winner of that fight if they do not run it with Filip Hrgović immediately after the title undisputed championship fight. So it's a bunch of bullshit, man. They don't want him to have a rematch, and if they do, all the belts won't be on the line.
I think Tyson Fury should fucking go all out, right? Win one fight versus Usyk, and then fucking retire right there, because Rocky Marciano might have lost if he didn't get in that horrible fucking plane crash. You know what I mean? He probably would have lost. I mean, he's a savage, and he's definitely a legend. He'll always be a legend. I'm just saying, it's really rare for someone not to ever lose.
Look, there's
You
a
know
lot
what I
of
mean?
knocks on Rocky. You know, he's one of the all-time greats. 49-0. He retired.
Yeah, even Jersey
But
Walcott said it. Jersey
yeah,
Walcott said, "You ain't no boxer," but then he found out. He found out
Jersey
that he,
Joe was a lot past his prime. You know, they say he fought a
oh,
lot of people past their
he
prime
was,
and
you're
all that
right,
stuff.
but he
But
was
but
still
my
an animal, though.
my point
Walcott was an animal. Yeah, go
my
ahead.
point being is that Rocky Marciano looked vulnerable in many of his fights.
Oh
Many
yeah,
of his fights, he got dropped, he got hurt, but he had the
but he never
Susie
gave up,
Q.
bro. He
He had
never
the
gave up.
Susie Q. He had the
That's
Susie
the
Q, and
overhand
it
right.
put him
The
out.
overhand right. Yep, the overhand
So,
right.
yeah, you're right, man. He eventually would have lost, but did you know he fought his brother on his? his
Dude, in the amateurs,
sorry,
in the amateurs, he was horrible. His trainers, the Petronelli, I think he had one of the Petronellis was training him, right? They tied his ankles together with sneaker laces and made it 1 foot apart to stay on balance on one, in a 1 foot fucking distance, right?
right.
And that's when he started to learn, okay, leverage and you know what I mean? And fucking just staying on balance and fucking when you could fucking throw punches from that leverage, you know what I mean? Where your knees a little bent, just a little bent. A lot of people don't realize that about boxing. You're supposed to keep your fucking knees a little bent, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Uh,
makes sense.
you know,
But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I'll believe it when I see it. The undisputed
no, I do too.
heavyweight
You know
crown.
what? It could be a Khabib fucking Ferguson thing. That didn't happen 6 fucking times, 7 times.
It
You
was
know,
5.
it was more than I thought it was 6, dude, at least.
It's 5.
What?
But yeah, close enough. I mean, yeah, it's a cursed fight.
Mm.
But yeah,
I
man,
would,
I would love. I hope we get to see, man, because boxing needs that. You know.
yeah, boxing. You know what? I'm glad we have pro box because we had 2 good fights last week, this past week on that on pro box, and then the week before and the week prior there was some good fights. Oh yeah, skate. I looked everywhere for the fucking prelims. I guess they don't show the prelims. I guess because I looked at the prelim fight. If you look at the records, they're like 1-2, 2-1. So they're really up and comers. You know what I mean? Maybe they just don't. I don't know. I would like to see them. I'd like to see the
Yeah,
prelims.
same. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But at least we get 4 to 6 fights. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's 6. The next fight is not on a Wednesday because it's Valentine's Day. It's on a Friday. The next time. So I'm gonna do that. But anytime Jay doesn't do it on Wednesday, you could jump in anytime you want and commentate it with me, bro.
For sure.
But if you don't want to, you don't have to either. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I offered you that. You know what I mean? Because you helped me out a lot.
Sure.
So
Appreciate that, man.
and you know what? I think you'd be good at it, bro. Honestly, I think you're knowledgeable enough. You know what I mean? You remember a lot, and I think who do you like in this fight, my man? We'll just do the. Let me see real quick. I think we'll just do the co-main and the main on this. Let me see. Oh, we'll do this one too, this heavyweight. And let me see. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do at least.
Yeah, I don't know anybody on this card besides Conor Benn.
Okay. Well, all right. All right. Just give it your best here. All right.
Well, no, I got Conor Benn in the 6th round knockout. We'll see. Hopefully, he's
locked in.
eating his fair share of eggs. We'll put it that way because I don't know if you know, but his official statement to the British Boxing Board of Control is that it was eggs, not steroids. It was eggs. So hopefully he's got some good eggs and he's been eating them and he can get the knockout.
Well, there is a lot of supplements, right? That I'm not making excuses for nobody, but this is really the truth. A lot of supplement companies, they don't clean out the fucking thing. They're mixing a new batch of something different, and they don't think it makes a difference. They don't care. You know what I mean? It's just like they don't think it's going to hurt nobody, and it really doesn't hurt nobody. You know what I mean? But it hurts fighters if there's a little bit of fucking an extra picogram or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So that does happen, with human error. It really does.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen it with Yoel Romero. He successfully sued a supplement company for a lot of money.
Yeah. He
But
did. You're right.
obviously, Yoel Romero is obviously on the juice too. Let's not,
Dude,
I
he
don't
was
know.
in the Cuban. Well, he even said, I don't know if they were giving him juice or they had that Cuban program. He's such a freaking nature. Even George Masvidal said this. Mass Violence said this. He said he does all body weight training. He does no lifting weights. Everything is body weight training. It's all plyometrics. It's a lot of shit you see me doing at the end of my training. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. Now I can go live on fucking YouTube and IG and all these things now. So now maybe I can do a 2-hour fucking workout, just have the camera on me because I go to dark places when I train. So I just do the end, like the last 5-10 minutes of training just to try to motivate some people. You know what I mean? And I have motivated some people. So I just try to help people. That's it. I'm not trying to show off at all. You know what I mean? But I'm 53 years old and like older guys come up to me in the gym when I train at the gym. They're like, Bobby, you're so locked in when you train. I go, yeah. I hope you don't take it personally because I don't like talking when I'm training. I'll talk to you prior or after. You know what I mean? I just don't like. And he goes, I was wondering why you never say anything. I go, because I'm not looking at nobody. I got my headphones in. I'm not trying to look at nobody. I'm just like really dialed in. You know what I mean? I'm not there to fucking socialize. I'm there to fucking train. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with socializing either. Like it's good to have a partner. It's good to have partners, training partners. And there's plenty enough. If you have a training partner or two or whatever, if you're in a fighting gym, it's a different story. You could talk and all that stuff because you're talking strategy and everything like that. If I'm teaching someone how to train, I don't mind talking to them because I'm teaching them what the exercises are for and what they're trying to accomplish. Then I can fucking put them on a diet. I could tell them and I'll train right with them. I've done it before. You know what I mean? And people after 30 days, they're like, thank you so fucking much, Rod. I feel so much better. I feel so much more confident. I go, that's all it takes. It's just that 1 week of soreness. And then after 2-3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you look forward to training. And I'm going to tell you, as a skateboarder, dude, and you're really good. You're not just average. You're better than average, bro. So I just think you don't want to lift weights and get really big. You want to do body weight training and run 3 days a week and, get lean muscle. You know what I mean? You get jacked just doing fucking pull-ups, push-ups, dips, and, some shadow boxing, some footwork, you know what I mean, for your balance and everything. Because you already have good balance, obviously.
Yeah, I went, I hit some dumbbell. I trained with some dumbbells, 10
dumbbells
pounds
are good too,
the other
brother.
day.
Yeah,
And
dumbbells
my
are
arms
good
are
because you're
sore as
isolating.
fuck.
What were you doing? Biceps?
Pretty much.
Biceps are for show. Triceps are the goal. Always remember that. But if you're gonna do one, you should do the other. Absolutely.
I kind of just look up like a dumbbell workout on YouTube and just kind of copy what they're doing.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of people that know what they're talking about on YouTube, but I can write you up. Dude, get the Arnold Schwarzenegger encyclopedia. It'll teach you about pyramid sets. You'll get so fucking strong. You start out with a light set. You do 4 sets of each exercise, right? You do a light set first, your lightest set, right? Then you go a little heavier for your second. You go the heaviest for your third, and then you go back down to your first set, the really lightweight for you, and rep out as much as you can. The following week, you'll feel stronger. You'll be able to put on like 5 more pounds or 2, 3, 4, 5 more pounds. Every week you'll get stronger doing it that way. Pyramid sets. Not quadruple sets like I do. I do a quadruple sets for strength conditioning, endurance, and cardio. You know what I mean? So I do like 4 sets. You see me. I do 4 sets in a row, 5 sets in a row, and then I fucking take like a 5-minute break. You know what I mean? So it's all for endurance and, 1,000 punches, 100 fucking heavy hand punches, just all technique. I'm not trying to throw a fucking 6-punch, 8-punch, fucking really fast combinations. I'm just throwing really clean technical punches because I already know how to throw those really hard punches in fast. You know what I mean? I just don't want to. The heavy hands are just so my fucking. If I go really high with those, like I can fucking, I already got a torn rotator cuff for the past 5 years. I've been training with it. It doesn't hurt when I train. It hurts in between sets, and my back kills me anyways, and my cluster headaches every day. I don't make excuses. I'm just saying, if I can do this shit, anyone can fucking do it. But I've been training my whole life. Not everyone, but someone needs to learn. And people are scared to ask someone just for a little bit mentorship. Once you learn how to train, you learn how to tweak your routines every month, because you definitely need to tweak your routines just a little bit so you're challenging your body. You know what I mean? Once you start getting sore in certain areas, so those are what's good about I would really recommend straight bar curls, because it makes you the length of your bicep get longer. And so, you know what I mean? And then there's so many things I can teach you. We'll talk about that fucking anytime you want. And I'll hook you up with a diet.
Oh, yeah, brother.
I'll hook you up with a diet.
Appreciate
It's a
that.
really easy diet to gain weight, if that's what you're trying to do. Okay, so you like Conor Ben? I'm going to say this is 12 rounds. Let me see. Okay, so unanimous decision last fight. He had a KO 1 year, 9 months ago versus Harden. Straight right. KO again. But these are 2 years ago. Okay, unanimous decision. Samuel Vargas, tough kid right there. Let me see this dude. This dude looks like what's his name in the UFC?
Chris Curtis.
Chris Curtis, yeah. Fought last week. He looks just like him, bro. Yeah, this kid, I was gonna say he's got heavy hands. This kid. This could be a fucking upset waiting to fucking happen, dude. Damn, that fucking fight Pro Box this past Wednesday night, he was minus fucking exact same lines as this, I'm pretty sure. I think it was the same exact line. Minus
That's
800
crazy.
for and the plus 500 guy won in the third round. It's fucking insane, man.
Yeah, I got Conor Ben. I think he gets it done by the 6th round.
Yeah, you know what? I like that pick.
If he's still eating them good eggs.
Yeah, well, hard-boiled eggs are really good, man. And whoever says people used to say like yolks are bad for you, they're actually not bad for you.
No, I'm just saying that was his official reason.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
His
I'm just saying
failure.
people say like only eat five egg whites and only eat one yolk out of one of the eggs. Throw the other yolks out. I'm like, no. If you're trying to get big, eat those yolks. But the egg whites are fucking great. They're fucking great for you. I'm gonna go for fucking the underdog, dude. I'm going for the fucking underdog. Yeah, because this is what I try to do. I might put Savage Inc. picks on fucking Patreon pretty soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm making people fucking money because I can show it on my fucking day. And you're at 60%. I'm at fucking 59% almost, right? But here's the thing, bro. The first year I was picking LFA and PFL, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? That's stupidity. And fucking, what was it? Jake Paul's first fucking the first fucking fight card he had. So I was picking guys. I had Holyfield. I had fucking I had all these guys. I thought, I took Woodley.
That fight should have never. That should have never happened, man.
So once exactly.
Oh,
You're right. Well,
I can't believe you just reminded me of that, Grant. That's terrible.
Yeah, I was. You know what?
That's gonna fuck my whole night up.
You know what, though, bro? Like Holyfield.
He threw a hook and he fell down. That was insane. Yeah, no, get that man out of there.
Yeah, I was surprised that. I was really surprised. I thought Holyfield would have gave him a boxing lesson, even though Vitor is an animal. You know what I mean? I just thought he would have. But Holyfield got a lot older, and you could see it. You know what I mean? You could definitely see it in that fight.
Elder.
Hey, Jake Paul's fighting a Golden Glove champ this next fight. You know what? You got to give the kid credit. He does train really hard and fucking spots every fucking day. So
Jake Paul, he's the best boxer in the world.
I can't call him fake Paul no more because he really is doing it.
He's the best boxer in the world. Everybody knows it.
No, he's not the best boxer in the world. But I give him credit. I don't hate on his hustle, is what I'm saying. I don't hate on his hustle. But he definitely picks smart. He's definitely picks the smartest guys to fight. You know what I mean? But this Golden Glove champ, if you win the Golden Gloves, you definitely have scrap in you. You definitely got a dog in you. So let's see how he does with this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna take Dobson. I'm gonna go. Let me see. I'm gonna go 11. I'm gonna go 11 round fucking upset. You got your Tapology. You already made your picks anyways, right? But you got
Yes, sir.
you're taking Conor Benn. You got him in a knockout. You got it in a decision. What do you?
6th
What's
round
your,
knockout.
6th round knockout. I kind of
Yeah.
like that. Bro.
When I say I got that dog in me, this is the dog.
No, I know you got a dog in you, bro.
This is the dog.
I know you ain't scared.
This is the dog that I got in me, right here.
Oh, that's a nice dog right there, brother. That's a nice dog, bro. What kind of dog is that, bro?
I don't know. It's just a meme.
Oh, that's a meme.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now I get it. Now I know why you're laughing. Now I know why you're laughing. This fight right here is a good fight right there, brother. You could just look at the records if you want real quick, and you can make a pick. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I'm just going all favorites.
All right, you want all favorites? All right. You know what? They don't even got a fucking line on this fight.
I know. I noticed that. I was like, what? All right. I'll just go for the favorite. I'm going for the Tapology favorite. Sorry.
Yeah, Tapology, but they don't even have a Tapology favorite because there's no line.
Yeah, but if you look, you'll see. Yeah, 96%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a top. Look at 169 people. I try to tell people MMA is like 7,000. You know what I mean? 8,000 sometimes, 6,000, 10,000 sometimes. Boxing, it's like really small amount of people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is a good fight right here. 10 rounds. This is a hard fight. I'm gonna go with my man from the Fifth Ward Posse, where the Ghetto Boys come from. The first fucking hardcore fucking rap group from the fucking Southwest.
My favorite's Bushwick Bill.
Oh, Bushwick motherfucking Bill. Rest in peace. You know why they call him Bushwick, right? Because he's actually from Bushwick, Brooklyn. He was born in Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, I like Bushwick Bill.
Yeah, I like Bushwick.
He's short. He's short like me. I relate to him. You know.
He's a lot shorter than you, bro. You're not even.
I know.
Short.
I know. He's like
legally
legally a midget.
Dude, you know what Willie D said? Willie D was a Golden Glove champ. You know, he said that guy fought. They had a lot of fights, fist fights. He said that guy was one of the hottest guys he ever fought in his life. Bushwick Bill.
Wow, that's crazy.
Willie D definitely wasn't lying. You know, Willie D has no reason to lie. He's like one of the most brutally honest people I know. Scarface, that whole group is like one of my favorite groups, anyways. All of them. Yeah, I'm gonna take the man from H-Town, 15-0. He's running a fucking he's got good fucking momentum going here. The only thing I don't like is these decisions. I think pillow hands right away, but look at he only got 1 KO.
Bushwick Bill's 3'8". Damn.
Yeah, 3'8".
Fuck, dude.
This is child's play, motherfucker. Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play? Down.
Yeah, I like Bushwick.
Yeah, Chucky. Yeah, Bushwick. Scarface is my favorite. The original Scarface.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Dude, he's so good. You see the Tiny Desk you ever watch Tiny Desk concerts? They're in this little like bookstore, and they like Wu-Tang played there, and there's like just a little crowd. It's called Tiny Desk, but they have like epic artists in there. Scarface just did a fucking a set there about a couple months ago, and he fucking killed it in there, bro. But when Wu-Tang went in there, they murdered it too with YDB, Young Dirty Bastard was in there too. It was insane, dude. Yeah, go check out Tiny whatever I called it, Tiny Book Music. It's fucking insane, bro. It's on YouTube. It's insane. Yeah, you'd like it. You would definitely like it. I know you like music like me. I know you like music. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Austin Williams here. Austin M.O. Williams. And I would not be surprised if this man from Germany, I bet you Hellman knows. Hey, Pulse, what's happening, brother? Body weight workouts and walking is all anyone needs to be fit. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely correct, brother. Pulse, how's the boxing gym going, brother? Because You look like you're fucking what's it called? Confident and shit, bro. And I'm proud of you. The show you're doing over there, Bro Platt, I'm proud of you, bro. You're fucking putting in a lot of work, brother.
Shout out to
I'm proud of
Pulse.
you. Yeah, Pulse is a good man. I remember he told me, he goes, you know, Bobby, I really just want to do something myself. I want to do like documentaries and I want to like produce and stuff. I go, hey, dude, I just enjoy having you. You know what I mean? And you know, and look at him. He did exactly what he said he was gonna do. No procrastination at all. Good job, Pulse. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. I like those dudes you work with too on Bro Plata. Those guys are pretty funny, man.
Yeah, all good dudes.
Yeah, I like them too. Yeah, and Two Joints is over there and a couple other guys. Pretty cool people. Yeah, I'm gonna take Williams on this fight. That's your man, Pulse. Pulse is from the 5th Ward. Pulse got robbed at the fucking where he used to work at the liquor store got robbed, and he said he was away from his pistol, so he couldn't grab his pistol. You know what? You're probably smart that you didn't, Pulse. You know, it ain't your money anyways. It's probably insured anyways. So
Right.
I don't know why. If you're gonna carry a pistol, carry it in the arch of your back. Just put the safety on. You know what I mean? So that way, if you ever have to, you know, someone just comes in and puts a gun to your head or whatever, and they don't fucking walk away, they got to put a hole in your head. That way you can just turn around and fucking, you know, boom. Boom. If you're going to pack a piece, always make sure you have it fucking in the arch of your back or fucking somewhere. I see people walk around with guns like right in the front of their belly, like hanging out, trying to look like they're tough. I'm like, I'd take that gun out of your fucking waist in 2 seconds. Like, before you could even get to it, asshole.
Yeah, it's different
Like
around here, man. Just
no, I know in Texas,
Boise,
everyone
Idaho.
has pizzas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
Idaho's even worse in Texas.
Everybody's got a
Not
gun.
worse. Everyone's
they're
packing.
probably
right?
similar.
No,
yeah,
everyone's packing pieces, right? Legally. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and you know what? And there's not a lot of violence there, right? Because no one's talking shit because everyone's packing pistols.
Exactly.
And not only that, it kind of, you know what? If you could pack a pistol, like there's a lot of people like these teachers should be able to fucking have a pistol in their desk in case.
Bro, they just passed a law here that approves teachers to carry pistols in their desks.
Good.
They just passed the law. It's crazy.
As long as they don't use it on the fucking kids.
Idaho's crazy, man.
You know, but I think, you know, if the cops ain't gonna fucking run into the fucking. I seen the last fucking school shit. They were like hiding me on the corner. I'm like, just fucking go, man. Like, you know, it's kids. Go. Like, they don't have much time. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, oh, that bothers me. That fucking really bothered me. I'm gonna go with a decision here because both of them, they don't got a lot of fucking knockouts. So I'm just gonna go with a decision here. And you know what? I'm gonna pick this one last fight right there, and that's it. Then we'll go to UFC. Ukraine. I think he got knocked out. Yeah, he got knocked out 11 months ago. I remember that. But he's got a lot of fucking. He's got a few. Yeah. All right. Let me see this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with all the knockouts. 5 knockouts. I'm gonna go with the Englishman, the 24-year-old. Look, reach not available. Can't teach reach, and we can't tell. Well, I can look it up. I'm not. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm taking this guy anyways. I like his momentum right now, and he just got knocked out 11 months ago. So that's good. He went past the 6-month fucking point. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go KO because these guys heavyweight. All right, I'm gonna go 7 rounds. 7 rounds. Okay. Anything else here you see that you like, brother? You want to hit? You want to hit this cruiserweight?
Like I said, I just
okay,
picked all the favorites.
That's it. Okay.
Decision.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah, you already did it. Okay, all right. That's right. You got Tapology. I remember now. Look at this fucking plus fucking. This kid's a fucking underdog. People out there. This kid from Mexico is tough, 23 years old. So, but this kid's good too, though, right? but he's got a couple fucking decisions.
As long as his name isn't O'Hara Davies, we're probably
Jersey
safe.
City. He's a Northeast beast versus the Tijuana fucking Baja, California, Mexico fucking border right there. This might be a live dog right here, but I don't know. This is a tough fight to pick. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Northeast beast because I always preach Northeast beast, right? You know I do. I always fucking do. So I'm gonna have to
East Coast.
northeast of the East Coast, from Baltimore, Philly, Jersey, New York City, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and all the cities in Massachusetts, and all the way up to fucking Lowell, Lynn, City of Sin. Never go out the way you came in. You know what I mean? Like there's so many good boxing cities on the Northeast. And like on the West Coast, it's like a lot of good wrestling, and there's good boxing gyms in the West Coast. Don't get me wrong, but there's just more in the Northeast, from what I can see. From what I can see over all the years.
No, you ain't wrong.
Detroit, and Chicago too. I'm sorry, Detroit and Chicago too. Pittsburgh, there's some good gyms too. Philly, some great gyms. I'm gonna go with the younger Philly head. I'm gonna go with the Philly head, and I'm gonna go with a KO because it fucking cruiserweights here. Cruiserweight. So I'm gonna go round. They only got 8 rounds. I'm gonna have to go with a decision because I don't. Fuck. I'm gonna go with a fucking KO. Fuck it. Yeah, you're right. You know what, dude? I'm not making a fucking bunch of picks on this fucking card. Because these 3, I know the fighters, but I haven't seen them fight in a long time. I did watch a few of these guys fight this week. I did a little research on a few of them. All right, yeah, those are my picks on there. Now we'll go to fucking UFC, and we'll I'll let you call these, brother, because unless you have a problem, I'll fucking jump in for you. But you just I like when you do it. For some reason, you do a good job, brother. So
All right, brother.
You do the preliminaries, I'll do the main. All right. So
All right.
it'll be fair.
Give me 1 second. All right.
Yeah, take your time, brother. No rush.
All right. So you got. Oh fuck! Sorry. Oh, your boy just got off of work.
That's all right.
Heavyweight match, the curtain jerker. You got Thomas Peterson versus Jamal Pogues. Thomas Peterson is 8-1 from Farmington, Minnesota, 28 years old. And you got Jamal, the Stormtrooper, Pogues, 10-4 from Victorville, California. He is 28. I am not a fan of Jamal Pogues. It's pretty. I don't think anyone is over there at Rush Hour. Let's be fair.
Well, he runs out of fucking gas. Like he's like a front runner. He does good in the first run, then he starts getting tired second and third.
I give Jamal credit because he actually has some pretty damn good boxing.
He does.
Nice jab. He stays on the outside.
Right. He's technically sound. You're right.
He did lose his last fight because he just didn't do enough against Mick Parkin. Sloppy, boring heavyweight fight. Thomas Peterson seems like. Boring? No, I'm talking about his last fight.
Oh, the last one. Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. I remember that fight now.
So on the other end, you got Thomas Peterson, a guy who it looks like he goes. Yeah. He goes for it, and he puts on the pace, and he goes for the finish. So I'm gonna pick Peterson. You got knockout. I think Jamal can keep it. Keep the.
I'm gonna go third round.
I think he can keep it on the outside and stay away, and I think he'll make it a tough to get the finish. But ultimately, I think Thomas Peterson. I'm gonna just play it safe and pick him by decision.
I like it, bro. That's what I was thinking in my head too. Play it safe. I like Peterson too. Round 3 knockout. Watch, it'll be a fucking decision. Okay, second fight of the night. I've been looking forward to UFC. Fucking, we got like 11. All right, go, brother.
Second fight of the night, you got Julia, or sometimes they say her name all weird, right? Like
that's all right.
Or sorry, my bad. Markel Maderos versus Landon Quinones. Markel is 8-1. I believe this is his UFC debut after
Yes,
getting
it
a
is.
knockout on the Contender Series 3 months
3
ago.
months ago. Yep.
That must have been the last Contender Series.
Yeah, it was. It was this. Yeah, it was, and it was versus Asakov, who was really good too. He was
Landon Quinones, I think he might have been a late replacement fight for Nasrat Haqparast, but
I think you're right, bro.
either way, Landon Quinones 7-2 from Sunrise, Florida.
Yeah, look right there. Yeah, you're right, bro. He was a fill-in right there. He was a
Yeah.
late replacement.
So I got Medeiros. I don't know a lot about these guys, but it is lightweight, an explosive division, probably the best division in the sport. Give me Medeiros. I don't know a lot about the kid, so I mean, look, the only reason I'm taking decision here is because
that's a good pick.
if you go the distance with Nasrat, though he's kind of up and down, I think that's in your UFC debut nonetheless. I think you're a tough kid, So I'm gonna pick Medeiros' decision.
I agree. He's definitely a tough kid. You're right. And to jump in like that on short notice,
means you got cojones.
What's that, brother?
It means you got cojones.
Yeah, it means you got fucking balls and you got fucking, and you know what? Everything is timing in life. It's like some shit is preordained, I think. You know what I mean? It's meant to happen. And it's like if you don't fucking jump on that shit, like you'll regret it. You don't want to have any regret. I'm not even talking about you, Skip. I'm talking about guys that are like a little older than me, like never have regret. You know what I mean? You don't want to die when you're 80, 90, having regrets. You know what I mean? Definitely follow your dreams. You know what I mean? Whatever your passion is, follow it. Yeah, it's excellent.
It's never too late, man.
It's never too late. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Both my kids, my daughter's doing great works for the state. Finished UMass JFK fucking 10 years ago. Dean's List for the 3rd month there. My son, he just started his first year of college. Celtics, TD Bank North Garden fucking internship. Got the Culture Kindness Award in 8th grade. Was the senior captain on the senior basketball team in high school. He played basketball since 1st grade. Like, he's just a great kid. There was only 2 people that won the Culture Kindness Award in the whole school. They kicked me out of that school in 8th grade, and my kids are winning all these awards. You know what I mean? And they're not kids no more. But I'm sitting there. I'm like, it was never a problem with obviously it was never I just didn't like authority figures. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I knew I could go outside and go make a lot more money than those teachers were making.
Oh, trust me, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I went to 12 different elementary schools, man, and got kicked out of my junior high, and I went to alternative high school. That was actually the best thing that ever happened to me.
I went to alternative at the middle school. Well, my first year going to junior high, I wasn't supposed to go to junior high yet, but then they called it middle school. Instead of 7th, 8th, and 9th, they made it 6th, 7th, and 8th and called it middle school. I couldn't wait to go there and play baseball because I was already playing Little League and winning championships and going to championships. So, I couldn't wait to go play all the other junior highs in Quincy and, in football and baseball. And we had to beg just to have a floor hockey fucking league in the fucking middle school. You know what I mean? It was fucking bullshit. But hey, it was what it was. And you know what? Hey, fucking whatever the fuck, it is what it is. And I don't give a fuck.
Man. All that shit happened to me I graduated early at 17 and I just started working. So that's why I'm the boss. I'm the fucking crew lead now, fucking teaching the young cats.
Dude, I was working in 5th, 6th, 7th grade part-time, 3 nights a week. And then in 9th grade, I went there and worked full-time. After I went to the alternative school, I'd walk in, play ping pong with sell a bunch of joints on the ride in, smoke joints with the fucking driver and shit and all the Quincy guys. And then I'd get in there, play ping pong with the fucking with the principal, and then I walk right out. My friends would be waiting down the street in a car for me, and we go get beers at the fucking Packy and fucking go drink and go make more money. You know what I mean? That's just the way it was in the 80s. You know what I mean? I was a fucking teenager. You know what I mean? What the fuck? But yeah, it was the reason I didn't like it. There was some teachers I liked, but most of the teachers I had, like where I got kicked out of, They were fucking all fucking retiring the next year. I'm like, you guys don't give a fuck about nothing. And half of them had fucking dandruff all over their shoulders. They fucking no hygiene 101. Like there was some good ones though. They give me hall passes. And they go, Robert, just come back before the class ends. I know you're gonna go fucking smoke joints, whatever you fucking do. Go fucking look through windows and look at girls and whatever the fuck you do. Say hi to your friends. But he was exactly right. I'd come back and the class would laugh and the teacher would have his feet up sleeping. Mr. Grogan, if you're still out there, God love you, man, because you're a good dude. Let me see. Okay, so you like the same pick I got? Or you got a decision. You got a decision though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say this kid is a tough kid, and I think I like your pick, dude. You know what, bro? I don't pick decisions enough, and I know you've heard me say this before. I do not pick them enough. I'm gonna pick a decision on this one too. I think you're right about that. And I even write it on description on there. I go, I know myself, and I know the people I bring on here, my guests. I know we're making people money. And I'm not asking people to give me your money that you win. I just ask for a donation to the channel so I can split that money with the people that come on here that fucking do this with me, and I can put it back in the tech. You know what I mean? But it's all good. I'll just go on Patreon, and all we gotta do is just I'll show our fucking percentages on every promotion. When you see my boxing fucking picks, and now that I don't pick LFA and PFL and none of that shit, Bellator, UFC, and boxing, it's like, if I never pick PFL and fucking LFA, I'm not making excuses. But that's what it sounds like, but I really ain't. But since I stopped that, 2 years and almost 2.5 years ago, I started picking on Capology. I'm at 58.9%, so I'm almost at 59%. So after this week, I could be at 60 or 59 plus, you know what I mean? So 60 is really good. They say experts in Vegas like 53% skate. So, yeah, when you said 60 ain't good, I'm like, no, dude, that's really good. That's really good.
61, but whatever.
That's really,
anyway,
we got
20 minutes, I think, till BKFC. Sorry, I didn't even know there was.
Yeah, we'll finish it up. Hey, you ever see Sparks' fucking picks? You ever see his profile?
Let me tell you, I met Steve Sparks.
Yeah, I know.
This man is a fucking party animal. Okay.
Yeah, but he
works at a bar. Right. Works at a bar. It's perfect place for him. But yeah, this
you like him though. Didn't I say you'd like him and because you were like,
oh yeah, they're good people, man.
I know. Yeah, I knew you'd like Sparks, and I knew you'd like Dane because Dane's a wild dude too. He's a wild dude. He has no problem speaking his mind.
Dude,
that's why I like.
You don't even know Richard, man, and shout out to Richard and Vicky, man. They're great fucking
definitely
people.
Shout out to Dane and his wife. Definitely. I don't know his wife like you do. You know what I mean? But
she's awesome, man.
You told me, and I'm sure Dane ain't married to no fucking douche. You know what I mean? Like I got the best angel in the world, so I understand how that is. They're behind every good man. There's even a better woman, and that's really
that woman was Martha Washington. Every day he'd come home and she'd have a fat bowl just waiting for him, man. Sorry. Dazed and Confused quote.
Dazed and Confused. Is that you talking about the track?
That's the movie Dazed and Confused.
Oh, the movie. Okay.
Yeah, with Matthew McConaughey. And anyway, sorry.
The track's a real good track too from Zeppelin. That's a great fucking track from Zeppelin. I've been dazed and confused for so long. I can't even hit that. I can't even hit that high note that he hits. He's the best rock and roll singer ever, bro.
Bobby Plant,
dude. I seen Robert Plant solo, bro. You know what reminds me of him? Chris Cornell. In his prime, Chris Cornell could sing. He could fucking sing. Ronnie James Dio is probably one of the best singers I ever seen in metal. Yeah, I seen that tour. I seen Holy Diver tour. I seen the Last in Line tour. I seen Ozzy was Shouted to Devil. Motley Crue Shouted to Devil tour. Like that was the first show I ever seen, other than Jethro Tull, my stepfather. And then I seen like over 150 shows in the 80s and probably about 20, 30 in the 90s. but a lot in the 80s. I seen all those bands when they were in their prime. I only like Motley Crue's first 2 albums. Then Theater of Pain come out. It's just like Metallica, the Black Album. Like, what the fuck happened? You don't even sound like Metallica. This sounds like just regular metal. This don't sound like fucking, there ain't no aggression in this. Ugh, aggravates the shit out of me. Dude, I seen original Megadeth, and then I see him on the Peace Sells, but Who's Buying tour with the Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good tour. And then I see him get rid of fucking rest in peace, Garth Samuelson, the first drummer for Megadeth, and Chris Poland. They were jazz musicians. Him and so he got rid of those 2 guys, and he put this guitarist in there that looked like he belonged in like Winger or something. He looked like a hair band, like guitar player. You know what I mean? Definitely didn't look like a thrash fucking metal. You know what I mean? He looked like he belonged in fucking Winger or something, or fucking White Snake or some lame fucking poison or something. White Snake actually ain't a bad group. You know what I mean? They're not trying to look pretty. You know what I mean? The bands that try to look pretty, I don't like that shit. And that's what Motley Crue on Theater of Pain. Shout out the Devil and Too Fast for Love. Those albums were fucking raw. I'll still bang those albums till this day. Like they're that raw. It's that raw, that fucking, it had attitude. You know what I mean? And that's why. And then it was Iron Maiden and fucking Judas Priest. And then it was Megadeth, Metallica, Slayer, the originals. You know what I mean? The first 3, 4 albums.
Yeah, all that shit's way over my head. I don't listen to metal.
Dude, if you listen to speed metal, you like it because it's white boy. It's like white boys, angry white boy music. That's what it is.
Let me show you something.
Show me.
I got this. I got this shirt. Oh. Man, this shit's so badass. So green sleeves, right? I don't know if you know what green sleeves is. It's a reggae fucking.
I love reggae. I love reggae.
It's a old time reggae fucking
oh, that's dope, dude.
Record label, right? And this is Anti-Hero X Green Sleeves. Anti-Hero is a skate brand. It's actually what my sweater is. My sweater's an Anti-Hero sweater. And this is a collab with fucking a skate brand.
I was gonna ask you, so that's
and a reggae record label.
That's who sponsors you? That's
no. I wish I was on Anti-Hero.
No, I thought you got a sponsor recently. But are they from the grill? Did they come out on the grill?
No. They're from Oh, you're talking about green sleeves?
Yeah, green sleeves. Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I know that they're Caribbean, but they've been around for a long time, since the early 80s.
Grill is a part of Jamaica. It's like, you know.
No, it's not. It's
the grill is a part of
you're
Jamaica.
right. You're right. It's a town in Jamaica.
I know. You know how I know? My mother and my stepfather went there. That's how I know.
They grill.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's sick. It's a sick ass shirt. It's fucking that's me, brother. I'm a fucking reggae head.
Oh,
yeah, they did
Palvin, I was talking about him. Palvin, not you, bro. No, I'm talking about people that watch, because I get a lot of watches after, and I know people are winning money. I know that. I'm not asking nobody. No, I have a fucking PayPal. I'll put it up there. I'm just saying, like, after 3 years coming up, this is gonna be my 3rd year doing this. Like, I can actually go live on YouTube now. They allow me to go live. I got the time, and I just gotta get the subscribers. I grabbed 10 new subscribers this week, so it's I'll be there by the end of the year. You know what I mean? It's just 3 years of not getting paid to do something. My time's valuable, brother. You know what I mean? It's not you, brother. Don't take it personal, Palman. I asked Skate. I never.
He's not.
Yeah, like Jay.
He's just saying he would make donations, but there's no option for a super.
I would if someone was giving me picks and gave me a different direction of like looking at the fight, and I took that direction. I said, a professional gambler wants to win at the end of the month. He wants to be ahead at the end of every 3 months, or at the end of the year. He wants to be up big, or every 3 months. You know what I mean? 4 times, or every month. You know what I mean? And I guarantee. If you just pick straight up the fights, just the money lines, you're gonna win. You're always gonna be ahead. You might lose like 1 week out of fucking a month or something, but those 3 other weeks you hit, and I pick a lot of fucking underdogs. You know what I mean? I'm always looking for those big fucking underdog hits. You know what I mean? It's and I know you pick winners. I know Palman picks winners. Jay's picked winners. Kiwi picked a lot of winners. Like everyone that's been on here has picked winners. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it just for me. I'm saying it for all you guys that come on here. You know what I mean? Not just for me. Listen, I got my early retirement coming in less than 2 years now. I can retire anywhere really comfortable and be over middle class, right? That's not me. I'm gonna fucking growing strains of weed, big poppy weed.
Do you mind the rain?
Weed. I'm gonna grow mushrooms. I got my third album coming out in a month or two. Like, I'm gonna go somewhere, grow vegetables, go hunting every other fucking week, and fucking live off the land, have a nice fucking cabin, and fucking maybe halfway up a mountain somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
well, hey, do you mind the rain? Do you mind the rain?
I don't mind the rain. I don't mind the weather at all. I train out in the weather during the winter.
No, I'm just. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't mind the rain.
If I were you, I'd move to Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon. That's what I was telling Alex. I watch these like channels, like the nicest places to live.
He lives up in northern Washington, up in Bellingham.
Yeah, so actually, there was a guy talking how beautiful Seattle is, like the islands off the coast and shit. It's like really quiet and a lot of rain. That's why there's a lot of good bands there.
The islands off the coast, they call it the Puget Sound.
Exactly.
Oregon has the beaches, though. They have the like legit beaches.
And they got the fishermen.
I'd move to Oregon.
That's why I said them. Anywhere they got fishermen, they got hard workers. You know what I mean?
I would move to Oregon, but there's too much rain. I can't fuck with it.
Well, Idaho's beautiful. And the Northwest is beautiful. It's a lot of green.
It's all right.
It's a lot of green. a lot of fun.
Well, not where I live. I live on the Snake River Plain, so it's a high desert.
Yeah, Idaho is beautiful. Yeah, but deserts are beautiful too, though. It's just, I mean, you must have really good cardio from living in the desert. You know what I mean? My aunt lives in my aunt and my uncle live in Arizona. I got another friend of mine that lives in from here that lives in Arizona too.
Yeah, I think I live at like 3,000 feet.
Yeah, you're right. You're above sea level. New Mexico
about 3,000 feet.
New Mexico, I think, is 6 or 5 or 7,000 or 3,000 or 4,000. So you got to be maybe even higher. I think you might even be higher.
I sit at about 3,000 feet.
Utah, Vegas, and what's it called? And Idaho's right up on top of those, right? So I thought the higher you go up, the more mountains there is.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I live in the Snake River Plain.
Oh, so you're in the valley. I know. All right.
Yes,
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. But you're still way above sea level. So when you get down to sea level, let me ask something. When you went to Colorado's fucking way above sea, that's like a couple miles above.
Yeah, but I actually slept in my car on the way to Denver.
On the way, that's right.
So I think that's probably why I didn't get elevations. But I did skate this skate park in this town called Fairplay, which is in South Park County, which is basically where South Park show is based. Oh yeah, no. What I'm trying to tell you is Fairplay, Colorado is almost 10,000 feet elevation.
Yeah, it is. That's why they used to call it Mile High Stadium.
It was pretty gnarly. My cardio didn't hold up.
It didn't hold up.
What are you supposed to do?
Well, that's it. But at least you were used to it because you live above you live above sea level. So if you lived like where I live, and then you went to fucking Colorado, you'd be like fucking out of breath. Like,
you live in Quincy or you live in Boston?
I live in Quincy my whole life, but it's connected. They're two cities connected, dude. It's like, you know what I mean? We got 13 boroughs in Quincy. They got 11 or 10. It's the same size on the map if you look at it. If you looked at Lowell, Lynn,
looks like you're at 1,300 feet. You're at 1,300 feet elevation.
I think so. I think we're just a couple. Yeah, not too much. But here's the thing: I could go right to the beach. It's like just east of here. You know what I mean? It's not too far. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Boise sits about 2,800 feet.
I was gonna say Idaho definitely has to be fucking higher. I was gonna say a couple thousand at least because
but that's the thing. So the Snake River Plain is the whole south of the state. Okay, and it's a high desert, but if you go north, you go south, you go east, you go west, you have big mountain ranges.
I'd like to build a house like on like a side of a mountain, like halfway up, because you know what they always say, right? Go to the highest point. If anyone
I'd look
wants to be out
dude, I would love to live on the Columbia River in Oregon. Like, I would check that out if I were you.
Montana.
There's this place called.
I've been looking at Montana because it's close to all of those states.
Don't move to Montana, bro. Let me just.
Well, no, I was looking like right on.
If you want to be covered in snow 24/7, then go ahead and move to Montana. But
what do you mean? It can't be snowing there all year round. How?
I mean, it's not in the summer, but what I'm saying is the winters are fucking straight up brutal out there, bro.
Well, we get all our winter from Colorado, from the Rockies. That's where all our weather comes from.
Dude, my mom just moved from Bozeman to here. Trust me, dude. The winters are fucking straight up brutal out there.
The winters are brutal here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been
okay.
going through winters my whole life. Like, when I hear people cry about,
she can't even leave her house. When she lived in Bozeman, she couldn't leave because there's fucking so much damn snow outside.
My wife doesn't want to go anywhere cold either, because I'd move up to northern New Hampshire or northern Vermont or northern Maine. So I got friends that live up there. You know what I mean? I got friends that live in Florida too. But I want to kind of go southwest. You know, I was thinking that way. You know what I mean? Like, I'd go to Colorado Springs or something.
I kind of want to. Yeah, Colorado Springs is a nice place. I kind of want to move to Pittsburgh, me personally.
That's where I was born, bro. But I moved here when I was like 9 months old. My aunt sent for me and my mother because my father was out of control. You know what I mean? I don't even remember my father back. I was in diapers when I came here. I've been here the whole time. You know what I mean? I never thought I'd say I want to leave here, but I'll always come back every week or bi-weekly for payroll and shit like that, and looking at other, you know what I mean, complexes and things like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, it looks like we got 8 minutes till BKFC.
So all right, let's bang this out. We'll bang it out quick. All right, so I got a decision here. Okay, you got it. Let's go. Okay, so third one.
I need to hop off and chill out.
Yeah, this one should be interesting. What do you think?
I got Stoliarenko by submission.
Same here. I took her. She lets me down fucking every time. Those 2 times she let me down. And yeah. What do you have, a decision too?
I have submission, second round.
Submission? I had a submission on early. I made a decision. Because I'm like, I don't pick enough decisions. All right, this one right here. Who do you like here, brother?
I got Lee. I got Lee in the first round, and if he doesn't get it done in the first round, I think Builder's gonna win the decision.
All right, Lee is 10-1, and he's minus 165. Builder is plus 135, 8-1-1, ranked 81st, and featherweight ranked Lee is ranked 88th. The Korean Tiger. Yeah, I think you know what, that is a good assessment on that fight. Let me read off this right here. This the lines to this fight right here. Stoliarenko is minus 150, and Carolina is plus 125 people. Okay, here we go. So we both got this pick in. Okay, and boom. This fight, Tapology is leaning towards
Themba, yeah, but listen.
I know. I ain't leaning them.
Listen. Themba Grinbo is backed by The Rock for some fucking reason. So that's why everybody's high.
Yeah, The Rock bought him a house. The Rock bought him a house. Gave him a house.
Yeah, good for him. But you know, he can buy this guy a house, but he can't pay people with his fucking shoe deal with the UFC. Anyway, that's why everybody's backing Themba, and you know, I imagine the UFC probably wants to keep the guy winning, but I'm not really sold on the dude. I'm gonna go with Rodriguez in this fight. I got Rodriguez by decision.
Yeah, I like that decision pick too, bro. They don't got a lot of. He's got a few knockouts, right? Look at all of them, right? But he doesn't. See what I mean? All decisions. He has he's pretty good with jiu-jitsu. He has a couple. Yeah, I like.
Oh, actually, sorry. Looks like I got Rodriguez KO first round. I don't know why.
You get KO first round. I got KO third round. Plus 200 for Rodriguez. The dead game. I like that fucking AKA. And the answer, practice. minus 250. Yeah, minus 250.
We talking about practice?
Yeah.
Practice?
Yeah. You gotta tell me I need to practice? I've been practicing my whole life.
I mean, we gotta sit here and talk about practice. Sorry, I
Yeah.
love that. I fucking love that shit.
Dude, you hear me do the Howard
Practice.
Cosell? You hear me do Howard Cosell last night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, this is
This-
Howard Cosell.
This is Howard Cosell.
Coming to you from the Spectrum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And Ali looks terrible.
Ali,
remember when he was roasting Ali? A shell of a man. Muhammad Ali.
Everyone thought he was gonna die. Even fucking Howard Cosell thought he was gonna die.
And he looks like a piece of shit out there in the ring. Truly a man at the decline of his life.
After telling the American government to go fuck themselves.
After coming back from protesting the war.
And after chopping down 1,000
I'm having too
trees.
much fun.
Hey, what do you think would happen to Ali if he fought those 3 years and didn't have those 3 years off? He fought all the way through those 3 years. What do you think would have happened?
Well, he would have had the Smoke and Joe fight earlier, as you remember. And I actually just watched a documentary on Joe Frazier.
Yeah, I told you, Joe Frazier,
incredible human being.
Joe Frazier was a fucking animal.
Amazing human being. I think that he probably would have ran into Frazier earlier, and he probably would have taken his first loss earlier to Frazier. I really truly believe.
Do you think so? Do you think so? I thought he took that first loss because he wasn't fighting. You know what I mean? For 3 years.
But Frazier, let me tell you something, man. Frazier was an animal.
Was a problem. No, Frazier was a problem.
But there's one man that was Joe Frazier's kryptonite.
Yeah, George Foreman.
Big George Foreman.
Well, George Foreman hit like a motherfucker. He was one of the hottest, even hotter than fucking Sonny Liston at the, like Sonny Liston hit really hard, but George Foreman, what he did.
I always thought if you could mix George Foreman, like the power and the athleticism of young George Foreman, with the IQ of old George Foreman, I think you would have like the perfect fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't get tired, would be patient. He was a bully in the beginning of his career. His corner people all yes.
He needed Ali to fucking humble him, man.
Yeah.
That's why I hunted him.
That's why he wore the same shorts when
Remember what he said to him? Remember what he said to him? George, when I beat Sonny Liston, you was in school.
You was in school.
Oh, Ali was a cold fucker, man. The Louisville lip, Cassius Clay.
Hey, he's too ugly. He's too ugly. Hey, remember him fucking bothering fucking Sonny Liston? The fucking
he's too ugly to be world heavyweight champion. Yeah, I've heard this gym. Oh, dude, trust me.
No, he shot the gun off. Sonny Liston shot off his gun. He goes, "They're only blanks." I'm like, it doesn't matter if they're only fucking blanks.
You didn't say that. He opens up his coat jacket and he shoots the gun again to go, look, see, it's fine.
Yeah.
I would have done the same shit to Ali, man. He was coming to Sonny Liston's house with a megaphone talking shit.
Yeah.
That was back when he was Cassius Clay.
And he shot the gun. He shot the gun off in the fucking
in the hotel. It was
I'm sorry, in the casino. Yeah, in the casino. He got him so mad. Who do you like here, brother? This fight.
I got Maxim decision. I think Charles Johnson's. Why are they always giving Charles Johnson these fucking Eastern European guys? They fucking hate Charles Johnson.
Look at all these fights. Look at all the decisions. It's like he's just on the bad. He's on the bad end of some bad calls.
He's a good fighter, man. But yeah.
But Osborne. I mean, he should have beat Jimmy Flick. He beat Jimmy Flick. Jimmy Flick looked good last week.
He did look great.
And I was leaning Jimmy Flick for 2 weeks, and I went against him the day before.
All right, we got 1 minute.
Yep. All right. You get all right. I got him on a decision too. All right. Go ahead. Who you like here? I got Belbita.
I got Belbita too. Decision. I got Radke. Radke. The only fight that I'm really having a hard time with is this Kizriev and Muradov. Muradov looked like a straight up murderer until he ran into old boy, what's his name? Mershart. And then he
I like Muradov because he has cardio more than this guy. He's gonna be around. This guy gets tired after like 2 rounds or 3 rounds.
I don't know enough about fucking Kizriev, but he looks hot.
I'll show you why.
I think Muradov's due. I got Muradov as well. Decision.
Yeah, I got him too. Yeah, you pick your fights, and then I'll finish it off, and I'll meet you over Jay's in about 5 minutes.
I got Natalia Silva decision. I got Randy Brown first round knockout against.
I got round 3. I got round 3. I was gonna pick round 1 too. I was thinking round 1.
Hanada Moicano. I got him.
I got Dola first fight. It is.
I got Money Moicano. I got him submission first round.
That's because you watched the show Moicano, whatever the fucking guy's name was on South Park or whatever.
No, I don't know. And then I got Dolidze. I got to ride with Dolidze. I think he's got next. So anyway, brother, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, brother. Thanks for jumping in, brother. Get something to eat. I'll see you over at Rush Hour Fight Club in about 5 minutes.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, brother. Thanks, bro. You too, bro. I'll see you over there. Thanks, Skate. Skate's a good man. He's actually half Mexican and half American. Savage. Really good skateboarder and a class act. Really good kid. Yeah, I'm going to be over there in a couple minutes, Palman. Thanks for jumping in, brother. Oh, I'll definitely be over there, bro. I had to wait for Skate like 20 extra minutes because he had to work late tonight. Pulse, thanks for jumping in there, brother. I get a lot of these. I get a lot of fucking views after. Like, that's where I get most of my views, but I'm starting to get a lot more people in here. So this is good. I like to see it. I like to fucking see it. Okay, real quick. Let me let me get in there real quick. What the fuck, Robbie? That was a stupid fucking move. That was fucking just knucklehead move right there on my behalf. And that's called humility, people. It's a huge character trait. Molly McCann definitely is a tough girl, but I think she's a little too wild. You know what I mean? A little too wild. But when she's on her game, she's on her game. And I just think Belbita might stay cool, calm, and collective. And, you know, she has the reach on her. Look at the reach. I think the reach is like massive, a massive reach advantage. Yeah, 6-inch reach advantage. So, and she's fucking 3 inches taller than her, too. She's coming off 2 losses. Their decisions, though. She beat Hannah Goldie. Both of them did, actually. She beat Hannah Goldie with that fucking spinning back fist, spinning elbow, I mean, and punches with what's his name, Patty the Batty. The first time they both fucking fought together, with the guy from fucking Barstool Sports. When he was on Joe Rogan, he said, "I'm not from Boston. I'm from fucking the western part of the state. They'd kill me in Boston. I've never been in a fight in my life." And I'm like, oh my God. I go, I gave him a lot of respect for saying that. Like, that's pretty embarrassing to say I've never been in a fight in my life. I was in fights in 1st grade, rolling around on the fucking rug. And not with kids that were from the like neighborhood. It was like kids that came from other fucking parts of the city. Actually, just one kid I had. I used to fight with him a lot. Then he went back to his part of the city, I don't know, like a year later. And I seen him when I was like 14, 15. I chased him all the way up the fucking Shea Rink. He locked himself in Shea Rink. I have nothing against the kid. Like, it was just kind of funny. And because when I used to go over to my friend's house in Wollaston, he would fuck. This was like 6, 7 years old, right? He would come to my friend's house and would fuck like 10 of his friends, right? And I'm like, this fucking kid, man. One of these days, I'm gonna fucking. I'm like, we fight enough in school, like almost every day on the fucking rug. We're fucking going at it. But all the kids I went to school with, they're all good people. They're still good people. It's good to see some of them sometimes. I do see some of them here and there. I played a lot of street hockey with a lot of those guys too. Won a lot of championships with Sancagrano, Canali, fucking Foxo, fucking Marani, Darren McCarthy, rest in peace. Dino Malchione, rest in peace. Jimmy Pettigrew, who else? Adam Swami, who else? Jimmy Marani, obviously really good kid. Who else? Rochi, Jimmy Roach. I got to give those guys there. And Matson, too. I forget his fucking name, his first name, Matson. And I just want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. Yeah, we'd play on Sunday mornings after being hungover. And we'd have football scores for scores. It would be like 21-3 and shit. No bullshit. I'm not even kidding. I had the best fucking center and fucking. I used to play the off wing, so I played the left wing. I just wait for fucking one time. It passes from my fucking center and the other right wing, Sinker and Canale. I led the league in goals and led the league in penalty minutes, but they led the league in points, assists, and goals. My thing was just scoring, like with a pass. You know what I mean? Not stopping the ball just one time. It's tink, snapshots, tink. Rich Canale is probably one of the best fucking street hockey stick handlers I've ever seen in my life. There's only one other guy I've ever seen as good or maybe even better. I think Canale was a little bit better though. There was a kid from Brockton that we played in the championship. Yeah, this kid would lift the ball up and like lift it over people's sticks and shit. Canale was all fucking left, right, behind, do 360s. And Sinker could fucking what's it called? Stick handle really well. And Canale has a fucking rocket for a slap shot with a street hockey ball. We use Titan, we wouldn't use fucking plastic blades. We use real ice hockey sticks. I used to use Titan car lambs that Gretzky used to use. Has like a fucking a thing inside the fucking blade, like car lamb it's called. And Gretzky used to put like baby powder on his tape so he could stick the puck to his fucking stick a lot easier. Adam Oates from came from the St. Louis Blues to the Bruins. That guy had the end of his stick was like about that fucking small. It was like the smallest stick I've ever seen in my life, but he was like one of the best assist guys in the NHL, Adam Oates. Yeah, I took Belbita here, Underdog City plus 215. Molly McCann is definitely due for a win too, so that's not looking bad at 265. Gilbert Urbina, Urbina, Charles Radke. I like Radke a little bit too. I was leaning Radke earlier, but this is the front kick to the body, and not only that, it's like the 3-inch reach advantage and the 4-inch reach advantage and the height. He's a little taller too. So not only that, a little bit younger, and I think he's a little thicker. That's probably how you want to. That's what you want to be lean and mean. I think he's working his biceps too much or something. Biceps are for show, triceps are the go. Like when you're a fighter, you don't want to have really big biceps because the bigger your biceps are, the fucking more oxygen your fucking muscles need. So just be lean and mean. I'm telling you right now, you could be really strong. You can maintain your strength just with body weight training. And you should do lightweight, a lot of reps if you've already been strong before, just for bone density and to shred. You know what I mean? Like I don't ever want to be 240, 260, 325 pounds ever again in my life. I let myself go for 1 year, a little more, and I went up to 325. It was sickening. It was sad on my behalf. Really sad. I'm going with the RGV bad boy versus the Chuck Buffalo. Welterweight 113th, plus 165 for Radke and minus 200 for Urbina. I think this is one card I picked the most fucking the most favorites. Jesus. I got 2 hands and 2 phones. Bauman, I got 3 fucking screens when I'm watching like 3 different things, dude. And Jay on the phone, like on my fucking Wi-Fi speaker. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't listen to the other commentators. Sometimes I will, if there's like fucking a foul or something. You know what I mean? Or I'll just hear them a little bit. I appreciate you, Palman, bro. You're a fucking good man, bro. And me and Jay were talking about you and Skate the other night after we finished commentating. We were in the green room talking about you guys, like nothing but good things. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys are fucking good people, man. We're fucking. I know Jay's lucky to have you, but I'm lucky to have you too. You guys are fucking good people, man. I like to have you guys on here because you guys are very passionate. Palmer, we'll talk this weekend or Sunday or Monday because I think you're right about that. Me and Jay were talking about I should do a few Muay Thais a week and a few boxing during the week in Asia and Europe and weird hours where a lot of people can't do them at that time, because they got to work, So yeah, I might as well. You know what I mean? I might as well. Let me see what do I got here. So we got Muradov versus Chris Reeve. I always fuck up this guy's last name. Alizab. All right, brother. The Black Wolf, bro. Just so I don't fuck up your last name, brother. Versus the Mark. All right, Mark. All right, Mark. So he's saying he's Mark. I already got you, Mark, anyways. I think your cardio is gonna outlast his cardio. That's where I'm leaning. Plus 125. There's an underdog city for you. And Tapology community. Here's the thing. I'll give you guys a little shout out to Tapology. Give you guys a little hint here. 25, the top 25 in Tapology are all pro mixed martial artists. And when you see 17, 18, 20, 25%, and you see, most of the community picking like one fighter, usually it's those top 25 that are picking the 17 and the 20%. And underdogs hit all the time on MMA because you never know what these fighters are going through. You never know if they're hurt. They got hurt during fucking training, or they're hurt from the fucking fight prior, whatever. There's a million reasons. But yeah, I'm going with Uzbekistan, Czech Republic, Prague. He's got the 1.5 inch reach advantage, and he's got the 5 inch reach advantage, height advantage too. Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. Barbarina, I remember that fight 6 months ago. Barbarina did not look good in that fight. This should be a good fight right here. This might be fight of the night right here. This definitely has fight of the night written all over it. Muradov, KO, TKO, round 3. Yeah, you like him too? You like him too, Pellman? I like him too, brother. I think Skate took him too. I'm pretty sure. He did. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me finish this up. Natalia Silva. I got Natalia Silva in this one. Even though Vivi plus 280, 12-5, beat Jennifer Maya fucking 2 weeks ago. But then she lost to Amanda Ribas. Unanimous decisions, right? So obviously she went to Alexa Grasso, right? Who's a champ now, right? Andrea Lee. She beat Andrea Lee. Both of these ladies beat, and she lost Chikugian. You got Uzbek by KO in the second, huh? I think we got the same exact fucking pick. Oh, I got the third. I think I had it the second, bro, and I moved it to the third. I like Silver in this one. The reason why, here's the reason. They both fought Andrea Lee to a unanimous decision, right? Okay. But here's the thing. Punches and head kick, right? Anyone that's practicing punches, then throwing a kick after the punches, look at that, spinning back kick. Unanimous, right? I think the strength of schedule is Vivi probably. But Silva, I like her striking. I like the way she uses her range. When she's in the zone, when she's in flow state, she fights very well. She does have 3 reach disadvantage. Plus 280 for Arahu. To be honest, man, I think she's a live dog. To be honest, 16-5, 12-5-0, 16-5-1, 12 versus fucking 8th rankings, flyweight. I don't think you can go wrong with either fights here, but I really think Silva's going to pull it out. That's my opinion, and a decision too. I was wondering who you had there, Palman. Okay, Randy Brown. This one should be interesting. I want to see who you got on this one, dude. Randy Brown. Randy Brown, I got to go with you, brother, but please don't do this again. Jack Della Maddalena is a tough guy. You know, there's no shame in losing him, but I think you have a lot of fucking and you're out of Queens, New York. You're a Northeast beast. I got to go with even though I say non-biased, I am non-biased. If I like a fighter better and I think they're better, I'm going to go with them no matter where they're from. But Kada and Font and all the young guys that fight there with them, they never give up. That's the Northeast beast I'm talking about. We adapt to every, winter, hot summers, fucking traffic up the yin yang, right? We're assholes, you know what I mean? And the whole Northeast, we're all uptight, you know what I mean? It's really the truth. It's really the truth. Yeah, I like Randy Brown here. But the king of Kung Fu, Muslim here, Salikov, is not fucking bad, but I don't like how he's not consistent. I have a problem with consistency, but he has fought some pretty good guys. I'm going to give him that. He has fought some really, really experienced guys. You know what I mean? So he hasn't had a easy fucking last 5 fights. He's plus 225. That's not a bad pick. But I'm going to go with the 33-year-old and losing to Jack rear naked choke ain't a fucking bad fucking thing. I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Trinaldo, he beat Chaos Williams and Gooden. I wish he would. Yeah, see, MMA math doesn't work. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't work all the time. You just don't know with MMA, and you don't even know with boxing. You just don't know. I see boxers come out all cold, not sweating. I'm like, that's a fucking red flag right there. These guys should be warmed up, coming out pouring sweat. You should have come out. That's why they say get knocked out cold, because they didn't warm up their fucking body. I don't get it. You should fire your fucking trainers if they don't got you fucking hitting mitts and fucking jumping ropes, something to get your fucking body going and to break a sweat. Loosen up. I got Randy Brown here, minus 280, plus 225 for the Russian, the king of Kung Fu, versus Ruboy, Bummeraz clot, stupid pussy clot, what? Buck. The Rancia. I used to work with a bunch of Jamaicans, really good dudes, man. Really good dudes. Till one bully dude came on one day and tried to pick on a little white kid we knew. And I had to fucking step to him and say, hey, asshole, pick on fucking me, asshole. And he goes, all right. Fucking idiot. Bang. One straight right. Bang. He's on the ground, fucking discombobulated. Then he gets up and he grabs this fucking like little piece of rebar. So I walk behind the bench. I go, outside, 2 o'clock, fucking 3 o'clock. Got the fucking work, motherfucker. You need a fucking weapon? You want to act like a tough guy and fucking be a bully to a little fucking kid? Then you fucking, I stick up for the kid, right? And hey, the kid left at like 1 o'clock. He was nowhere. He never came in the next day. And all the other Jamaican guys and the Spanish guys had no problem with me. They said, Bobby, you should have never fucking been picking on that. They all liked the little white guy. It was all different, cultures in there. You know what I mean? I mean, we all worked together. It was like Spanish, Jamaican, and white kids. You know what I mean? Good fucking job. Good job. I like Dober here. I think either way, Meccano is a good pick. Money Meccano. Renato, he's a tough kid, but Drew Dober, he was on this run right here. And then fucking Favola, who's a tough fucking kid. Man. And then he came back with Ricky Glenn, and he's beat some good guys, Terrence McKinney, plus 155 too, and he cracks with his fucking hands. I would say the better wrestler or the better jiu-jitsu is Meccano, but you got to get someone down before you can use your jiu-jitsu. Who you got? Meccano, submission in round 3. I like that pick, bro. And I think that's what Skate has too. He has Meccano. You got Imavov knockout in the second round. Nice, bro. I got Dolidze. Bro. I think this is gonna be one round, bro. Fight. Yeah, I got Dolidze, brother. I like Imavov too. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these picks. I really don't. Minus 165 and for Imavov and Imavov, right? And plus 140 Dolidze. The Caucasian. Is that his AKA? The Caucasian? I thought it was a Caucasian persuasion or something I thought he had. But Georgia, that's a tough country. You know what I mean? Ukraine. Fighting out of Ukraine. That guy from France that fights Dustin Poirier. That guy is a fucking problem. I can't wait to see Umar Nurmagomedov fight too. I hope he fights Sandhagen like he was supposed to about 6, 7, 8 months ago. He had a shoulder surgery. Khabib's cousins. Usman is already a fucking champion in Bellator. Now it's Bellator PFL now. PFL swallowed up all the fights over there. UFC grabbed the MVP, and I'm sure we'll grab a couple other guys from Bellator too, or PFL. Cedric Doumbé, and there's a few guys over Bellator. I like Kenny Florian. I like his commentary. I like his father. He's a class act. His father's a really good dude. Actually, I think Kenny's going to come on here. Actually, his father said he talked to him and said he would. So that's, I got to really hold people to what they said they're going to do. Even John Jones was supposed to be on last fucking spring before he fought for the first time in 3 years. And I think someone else runs his page. So it's all good. I got to go to these gyms and fucking just walk in there and just, show them I know what I'm doing. I'll just hit the heavy bag, hit the speed bag, fucking spar with them if they want. And then they'll know I'm not one of these fanboys or nothing. You know what I mean? I want to give these guys credit. I want to go down to Connecticut. It's only an hour away. Connecticut, hour and a half tops. Go down there and spar with fucking Teixeira and fucking Alex Pereira, because I've been a Pereira fan and a Teixeira fan for years, since 95, 2000, Teixeira, since the beginning, since he first came in with Chuck Liddell's team there. Fucking bunch of savages. That fucking camp was. They had this little fucking place where they all trained really fucking. It wasn't like it was like a gym in the woods, but it was like it was for mentality and shit. It was just, the fucking the ice man. That was those are some special fucking days in the UFC. But right now is the best time to be a mixed martial. I was watching Chuck Norris when I was in my single digit years, as a kid. I was watching Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. I think I like Steven Seagal. A couple movies from Steven Seagal weren't bad. Anybody see Richie? He goes down there and all the gangsters, that half of wise guys, whatever the fuck they were, right? He fucking starts fucking. It looks pretty fucking real, but when I seen him at the John Jones fight, asking Cain Velasquez, why is John Jones got his hands up after every round? Because John Jones is that confident, motherfucker. Why don't you go ask him yourself, Steven Seagal? Like, Steven Seagal, I'm hard to kill. Like, J.J. Allen, I'm crazy ill. Shout out to Everlast. House of Pain. La Coca Nostra. You would have had the realest white boy ever from Boston, fucking rapping with your fucking at the best of Boston, Everlast. I think you slipped up. Slane's a really good rapper. Really good. He's a good MC. Really good. Like, really good. I'm not gonna. Amadeus the Stampede is the most underrated MC out of fucking Boston in this era, is what I'm saying. He's so fucking good. It's fucking. I don't know why no one signed that fucking guy, man. Good kid too, good guy, and shout out to fucking Arms. He called me at 5:30 one night, in 2019. I was a year coming off all the pain meds, and I was sitting down at Walson Beach. He goes, Nuzzo, I got fucking Slayer tickets. He goes, I got backstage passes. I go, dude, I've seen him 5 times. I'm not paying to see them again. I go, Dave Lombardo ain't the drummer. He's the best drummer on the planet. I go, but he goes, come on, just $10 for gas. That's it. And, fucking, I'm not charging you. You know what I mean? I go, all right, I'll go with you, And then I had another friend of mine that was going that fucking day, and he ended up fucking up us going fucking backstage passes because he was so fucking low, shit faced. And I go, you're lucky I'm sober, because if I was drinking at the time, I would have probably slapped him and probably lost my friendship with him. You know what I mean? It's just like, I hate when people are drunk and I'm not. Like, I used to hate when I used to drink. I go into the bar and people are running up to, and I'm like, let me have a fucking drink or two. You guys are fucking 10 drinks ahead of me. Like, I can't fucking listen to all of you at the same fucking time. Give me fucking peace of mind for fucking 5-10 minutes, a half an hour. Let me get a couple drinks from me. Then I'll be caught up with you. You know what I mean? Thanks for jumping in there, Palman. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm coming over there right now. Rush Hour Fight Club people. You guys hear me say it all the time. Come over there and rank up over there with us. March will be 4 years I've been over there watching fights. Thanks to Insight. Insight said, told me on Twitter 4 years ago, come over here with us, you know what I mean? And fucking watch the fights with us, you know what I mean? So, I was never into any, mixed martial arts channels, but I've always watched boxing and, I've always watched mixed martial arts. I just watch it, listen to Joe Rogan, all those guys, you know what I mean? And whoever the fuck else is commentating, you know what I mean? John Anik, you can't give yourself a hard time, dude. You put so much preparation into your commentating. And I know it could probably get a little fucked up. And, people that are hating on you, they're hating on themselves in our reality. Haters make us greater. You can never let people rent space in your head. You just can't let it happen. I know it's easier said than done, right? But I'm sure all your friends have told you that. Big John McCarthy, you said, I remember you said, I've been fans of both your podcasts for fucking 5, 7, 8 years, whatever the fuck it's been. I remember when Josh had that, Thompson had that fucking podcast before John McCarthy was there. John McCarthy, John and Kenny Florian, like, I respect those guys a lot because of the knowledge. And John McCarthy has fucking fought for the rules in the UFC and mixed martial arts. He had to go to court every fucking day. That guy is fucking ref some of the most epic fights too. I want to talk to like John McCarthy because I just want to pick his brain and give people a brutally honest interview that most people wouldn't ask the question. Because I'm not a fanboy. I'm a man. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even do that with fucking like guys from bands and rappers and shit. Like, and thrash fucking speed metal heads, like, really good guitarists and really good drummers, all that shit. I just fucking pass a joint back and forth to them, or they could drink, whatever the fuck they want to do. I'd have a beer with them just out of fucking respect for them, you know what I mean? Because I could actually do that, but I just don't choose to drink because it just makes me tired, and it took me about 5, 6 years before I could go out and have a drink and 2 drinks. So I'm just letting you know, like, it's really the truth. If I would have went out like the first 3, 4, 5 years of me quitting drinking, I wouldn't have stopped. You know what I mean? That was my problem. I couldn't stop. And all my friends all drank on the Weekend Warriors too. You know what I mean? So, it would have just got me in trouble. You know what I mean? And I was happy to wake up, and I partied enough in the fucking 80s and 90s. So Probably like a rock star. So, like, you know what I mean? I wasn't missing nothing. I knew it. And it felt good not to party. And my wife asked me not to party no more. So it was the easiest yes I said to anybody in my life. So there you have it. You got all those picks, people. And you got the boxing matches. You got those picks. Those were on earlier. Me and Skate gave you guys all those picks. And Palman got his in the comments too, people. There will be a new there's going to be a new schedule up Sunday in the community section of the channel. Thanks to the new subscribers. I got 10 new subscribers this since Wednesday or Tuesday, and then into Wednesday, and into I had 2,000 views on a fucking short I put up today. Appreciate all you guys subscribing. And one thing about me, there's plenty of content. You'll never see me being lazy doing this. I just fights, music, cannabis, and fucking sometimes some life lessons and shit. I got another channel, another podcast for that. But I'm gonna start showing workouts on that channel and that podcast, and try to motivate people over there. You know what I mean? Like, and I haven't been giving that my all. So that's why I got to go over there and bang it out like every fucking day. That's the only way it's going to work out good. Palman, thanks, brother, for everything. And Skate, thanks for jumping in, brother. I don't have a drinking problem. It's usually the solution. Dude, you're good, dude. I never had a drinking problem, dude. It's just my wife asked me to stop, you know? And I'm like, you know what? I got sick of fucking waking up with hangovers on Monday and shit. And I would train all week long, you know what I mean? So I'd sweat it right out of me on a Monday. And you could see the smoke coming off like me, like in the mirror, like at the gym. I could see the smoke. I could smell the fucking cocaine, the booze, like coming right out of me. I just sniff coke, you know, just to keep me awake. You know what I mean? After like 3, 4, 5 drinks, you start getting a little sloppy, you know what I mean? And it's sluggish. I just go in the bathroom, sniff a Route 128 or a 93 north, south, whatever, right? And I come out and fucking be laser focused, you know what I mean? But that's the only reason I did coke, was to help me drink more. That's all it was. And, you know, let's call a spade a spade. It was making money too, you know what I mean? But I did time for it so I can talk about it, you know what I mean? So it's not a big fucking deal. I wouldn't fucking do it if I was fucking people out there. Like, when I was getting it, there wasn't no fentanyl in that shit. There wasn't, it's not even human fentanyl. It's cattle fentanyl. I used to get 100 patches, 100 milligram patches of fentanyl, 75s, 50s, and 25s, right? And I used to open them up and eat the gel, because opiates never made me down. They made me up. They made me up. And that was strong. I remember my partner ate like fucking 25 milligrams. He's down in Florida now, really good guy. Shout out to my boy Jack, John Bennett, really good man. He goes, Robbie, I was walking in the walls at 3 in the fucking morning. This is a guy that fucking was prescribed Oxycontins too. That's how strong it is. You know, oxys are fucking strong. I was prescribed oxys for fucking so that's the hardest thing I ever come off, was fucking those prescription fucking pain meds. I lost so many fucking friends that were fucking animals, savages in a good way. It doesn't discriminate. Those things do not discriminate, man. And then they get so expensive, $1 a milligram. Back in the days, so happy I came off those. And anyone struggling with that, you can definitely fucking come off that shit. It's not as hard as you think. You're just not going to notice getting better. Like, you won't notice it every day, but you really are getting better every day. You'll notice it like weekly or monthly, or you'll definitely notice it every 6 months or a year, but it's an emotional roller coaster. The sickness, like, I went on methadone for the first 10, 11 months. I came off 130 milligrams in 26 days. The last day, I didn't even want to go for the last 5 milligrams, but I don't like taking orders. I don't like reporting to nobody, any of that shit. It wasn't just in school. It's in real life. You know what I mean? So the only reason I took the jobs that I had and stuff is because I wasn't being ordered to do it. They would ask me nicely and shit. And they let me work at Philly's Baked and Ammo when I wasn't even old enough to really be working legally. So they let me work there, and you know, three nights a week after school, and fucking A, I just flipped that money over just selling pot. You know what I mean? In the 80s, that's just the way it was. And It's funny. In the 80s, I was smoking Seedless, Sensimilia, fucking Lamb's Breath, fucking Hawaiian, fucking even the fucking Brown Colombian was good. Like, no bullshit. But I don't know, like, what the excuses are. They don't even have to look over their shoulders these days, and some people grow some horrible weed that's legal. Like, I don't get it. Either that or they're just starting out or whatever the fuck, just keep growing. I guess you become a green thumb or something. But I think the most important thing about growing weed is the seeds, and then it's the curing part of it at the end, curing the buds, hanging the buds and curing them. That's the most important part of it. If you learn how to do that, you'll have some great strains, and you'll come up with your, copyright your own strains. I'm gonna copyright all sports figures, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, fucking Big Poppy, Kyle Yastrzemski, the captain, like Carlton Fisk, Cam Neely, who could score goals and beat fucking people's teeth in, fucking Lyndon Myers, who'd fucking fight with one hand. He'd have one hand fucking broken or fucking or really fucked up, you know what I mean? And he'd fight with one hand. Jay Miller, we're big bad Bruins, you know what I mean? And Philadelphia Flyers, another really tough team. Detroit, Probit, another tough fucking dude. That guy's a wild motherfucker. Who else? Ty Domi from fucking a lot of tough fucking Canadians to Montreal Canadiens. Blackhawks always a tough team. I was talking to someone the other day about the Edmonton Oilers when the Bruins, all the Boston teams went to the championships in 85, 86, and the only team that won it was the Celtics. But the Bruins, if the Bruins would have won the first game in Boston, went into 4 overtimes, that Edmonton Oilers team had Gretzky, Messier, they had a super team, and they had Grant Fuhr and that. This is before Gretzky went to the LA Kings. You know what I mean? It went 4 overtimes. In the ice in the old Boston Garden, it was all smoke because it was so warm in fucking April here. The old Garden was historic. It was a historic place to fucking see concerts and fucking games. But I've sat in the new place. I've sat right behind the fucking Celtics bench with my son. Fucking introduced him to Shaq when Shaq was there. Was fucking giving Shaq fucking fist bumps, like sitting right behind the Celtics fucking bench. Thanks to my mother-in-law because she works for the lottery and she got those tickets. You know what I mean? Or someone had season tickets and sometimes they just didn't go. So I end up bringing my son once in a while. The guy would offer him to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law would give him to me and my son. So, yeah, I met Shaq fucking on my birthday. I think it was like fucking 8 years ago or something like that. Shaq could actually rap, man. Go listen to him with RZA and Method Man on the track called No Hooks, No Choruses. That's what it means. No choruses. That's what Wu-Tang is famous for. They changed the game. They showed you didn't have to put hooks in a track, a chorus in a track, and a hardcore, horrorcore rap fucking track. Just one fucking verse after another, totally different skilled flowers. You know what I mean? That's what made it so fucking good. And he changed the game so record labels couldn't fucking, steal his fucking crew. He said, this is what he said to all the guys, all the guys that he said, listen, give me 5 years. I don't want people asking questions, doubting me. Give me 5 years, and I'm going to steer the bus. And I promise I'll turn us all into multimillionaires and probably even more. And he did it in 2 years. RZA's like one of my biggest inspirations. And there's a lot of other guys too. Terminator X, Chuck D from Public Enemy, Eric Sermon, EPMD, Paris Smith, Making Dollars, KRS-One, huge fucking fan of Criminal Minded album. Public Enemy, definitely in BC Boys, rest in peace, MCA. They were a punk rock band and fucking album licensed to ill. Other than Fight for Your Right to Party, that fucking album is fucking straight fucking hardcore fucking street fucking hip hop. Anything that with attitude, music with attitude. You know what I mean? I really believe no one, not even myself, I don't think anyone out there will ever duplicate the music of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I don't think it'll ever be done. I'm not saying there ain't no groups out there that are really fucking good from the 2000s. I'm not saying that at all. Like MF Doom recreated himself. 3 personas. In the 80s, he was on the fucking third base track, Gas Face, under KBX, or I forget his fucking first name. But then he had the group, the Black Bastards, him and his brother and a couple other dudes, and then he came up with this whole MF Doom persona. Rest in peace, MF Doom, man. That guy, I put him up against anybody. Mad Villainy album, Food, and that produced Madlib. I could have swore he's Michael Jackson's son, or Lionel Richie's son, or one of those, like a really good singer son. Someone said it wasn't true, but I could have swore he said that. Like he was at like Red Bull fucking studios, like that podcast. I seen that. That was the biggest MF Doom podcast I've ever heard. It was like 2.5 hours. There's all these like up and coming like musicians that are going to school for music, like Berkeley School of Music here in Boston, like that type of, fucking. They were asking him about, how he did all the samples and shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, MF Doom is insane. He's fucking, God bless his soul, man. Like, it's always like these great fucking MCs that it's sad. But Flavor Flav is the best hype man ever. Public Enemy, the S1Ws, Professor Griff, Terminator X, Jam Master J, rest in peace, Jam Master J, DJ Premier with fucking Gangstar, Nas, and then RZA, Grave Diggers, Wu-Tang Clan, Sons of Man, Killer Army, his younger brother's group, Killer Army, with all the other members. Ghostface Killer offered Ninth Prince, RZA's younger brother, $50,000 cash for the rights to Killer Army, the name. And he said no. Ninth Prince. And you know what? I think it was worth it for him, because I think he's made a lot more money, the whole group. I like the affiliate groups, to be honest with you. Like I like Killer Army, I like Sons of Man, I like Killer Priest, I like Capadonna, the fucking the Pillage, his first album, the Yin and the Yang. I was like, damn, the Pillage was so fun. It's not that the Yin and Yang wasn't good. It's really hard to top those albums. Like Enter the 36 Chambers, I'm like, when they come out Wu-Tang Forever, I'm like, I didn't think they could fucking top that. They topped that fucking Wu-Tang Forever double CD. That's why I went and seen him with Rage Against the Machine. Me and Wayne, rest in peace, Wayne. RZA jumped on me and Wayne. Wayne is a big boy. He's 6'4", 6'3", fucking 300 plus pounds during the summer. But good dude. Really good dude. Dear friend of mine. His brothers were dear friends of mine too. I haven't seen them in years and years and years. But their mom and dad passed away over the past couple of years, and it's just sad. But really good kid. Really good kid. Like me and him took a lot of action together. He used to come to work with me. I used to get him on jobs where I was. I got a lot of my friends' jobs. Brought a lot of my friends on jobs with me in the union. I got like 52 people into the fucking union. I think there's like 2 or 3 left, maybe 2. Some people didn't want to fucking pay for their union book fucking every month when there wasn't no work. I'm like, that's the way it works. You fucking work one day, you'll make all your money back, that $30 a fucking month, whatever the fuck it was for your union dues. You're gonna make that back in one fucking day, like if you're out for a year or whatever the fuck, Yeah, I don't know where else you're gonna find a $80,000 to $125,000 job a year, fucking with no fucking experience. The only way you get experience in tunnel work and mining and shit is going to fucking do it. Going down 500 feet of shaft and going behind the fucking tunnel boring machine or on the TBM, the tunnel boring machine. I hand mined at South Station. Everyone thinks the big dig was the South Station Central Artery. It wasn't. That was just one piece of the big dig. We had 7, 9 other water tunnels we were doing at the same exact time. All of them were like starting 2 and 3 years apart from each other, and they were all 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 year jobs. The outfall tunnel, 2 shafts over there, the inter island, that one. The outfall went out to out in the 9 miles out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to clean up Boston and Quincy, Boston Bay Harbor and Quincy Harbor, Quincy Bay. It was to clean up all the water. Love that dirty water, Boston, you're my home. That's why they wrote that song, because it was dirty water, right? And the inter-island shaft there, that went all the way to fucking Long Island and Quincy, and then Long Island and Nut Island. And then from Weymouth, we fucking mined from Weymouth right over the fucking Four River Bridge. We dropped the fucking tunnel boring machine down that shaft and mined to fucking Nut Island to connect it all. You know what I mean? Then we connected fucking Clinton, Mass, the Southborough shaft to the Framingham shaft. Those are 500-foot shafts. The one I ran there, and I ran the one in Clinton. I worked a lot on the top on the Western shaft, and I worked on the Clinton job an hour and a half away from here. I had like fucking 20, 30 guys up there I brought with me. A lot of different water tunnels. Chelsea to East Boston, underneath the Chelsea River, we did a micro tunnel under there. It was like 150 foot shafts. Once we got down like 40 feet, the Chelsea River started coming in. So, yeah, that's they averaged a death a mile, they said, before we started the work, like all those tunnels. We lost about 4 guys. A kid that's still in the Union, his father went under a pick. He died, God bless his soul. We lost some guys that went up and did the with the Atlantic, underneath the Atlantic Ocean. It was 200 feet underneath the water, the bottom of the water. So the Atlantic Ocean was like 200 feet deep where Deer Island is in Winthrop. And we sunk the shaft 200 feet underneath. I didn't sink the shaft but I went down that tunnel and fucking 9 miles out. It's, 200 feet underneath the bottom of the ocean. So they climbed up into these diffusers that go up to the top of the fucking surface of the water. And they got stuck up in there with no fucking air. Their fucking their fucking oxygen tanks ran out of fucking air, and they died up there. They drove down there in Humvees, and they never came out. I mean, I think they got them out of there and gave them a burial and all that shit. But yeah, these guys were specialty underwater welders or whatever the fuck they were. They knew what they were doing, but they got stuck for some reason. Something bad happened. Yeah, so we didn't lose a lot of guys at all. A lot of people got hurt. A lot of, chemical growth. People got fucking burns for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot of things that could go wrong. You could be drilling with a jack leg or a fucking Hilti drill and it'll fucking ruin your fucking wrist. Like, there's so many things that could go wrong. I never wore earplugs because of that shit. I wanted to always hear what was going on around me. But most of my time was up top as a master rigger and tagger and /steward / fucking problem solver, basically. And that's why I was offered the job in the first place. I never had to kiss ass for that job. It was offered to me, like, honestly, on merit and respect. And I wish I would have took it when it was offered to me. I would have never picked up a second state bid when I was younger. But anyways, people, enjoy the fights tomorrow. I think it's at 4 o'clock. It starts tomorrow, East Coast time, I'm pretty sure. And the cards just keep getting better and better and better. And good boxing matches on tomorrow night. We got Good BKFC on at Rush Hour Fight Club on YouTube. I'm going over there right now. And enjoy your night. Palman, thanks for jumping in there, brother. My boy, always fucking supporting. And don't think I don't appreciate it, do I do. And all the other people, Skate, thank you, brother. All the people that jump in out, jump up, post, that jumped in. All the people that jump in and out. Jay, thanks for fucking help Wednesday, brother. And all the people that fucking jump on and give me, help. And all the people that listen and subscribe and the people that listen to the audio version of the podcast. It's good. You know what I mean? I'm not complaining at all. I never will. I have a passion for this shit, so I might as well fucking do it. And eventually I'll turn it into a business. You know what I mean? With the other businesses that I'll be starting this month and next month. They'll all be well-oiled machines before fucking spring. So as long as those things go good, the album will go even quicker. You know what I mean? I'm not releasing the album until it's perfect, the way I want it. I want people to say, holy shit, where'd this fucking white fucking MC come from? Well, you can listen to the first 2 albums. You can see where I came from. But, and great job by my producer over there. The first 2 albums, fucking Dickie Skins, fucking Sick Pop Records Entertainment. Great job. You know what I mean? But once I learned technology, I'm like, I used to watch them using Pro Tools, and I fucked around with GarageBand. I'm like, man, I know music better than most people, and I know what sounds good. I know what sounds good, and I know what doesn't sound good. And all his shit, all his beats sounded good. You know what I mean? Like, I would pick beats. I would never write during the week. I would write once I got there. I'd go there once a week, for like 2 years at a time, and then a year on the second album. I just want to get albums done. I just want to be better than average. This album, I'm really putting a lot of fucking pressure on myself to fucking bring back like Gravediggers horrorcore type rap again. Like fucking really a lot of things that need to be said. And a lot of people, fugazis out there that need to be called out, even in the culture. Even in the culture. You guys will hear it. You guys will fucking hear it. You guys will agree. People who live that fugazi life, they live fugazi and then, fake it to make it, whatever the fuck. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, right? I just can't do it myself. I can never fake it. I got to be honest in who the fuck I am. It's just, I can't fucking lie to myself. You know what I mean? A lot of people tell so many lies, they believe their own fucking lies. It's like politicians say, like I heard politicians say this recently, you tell a lie and people start believing it. And this is like politicians that have been there for 30 fucking years, 40 years. It's amazing what the fucking people will get them to say. But hey, listen, when you get fucking voted into that type of politics, I would be helping people too. I'd be helping my people, and I'd help people. I'd give people. It's like the union. I got a lot of people in the union that I didn't fucking break bread and fucking fight wars with. They were just younger kids from the neighborhood, and fucking gave them a fucking chance. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Why not? You know what I mean? Give them a chance. Friends of my brothers and sisters and shit that are 7 years younger than me, and they all did well. I think they all got a fucking pension out of it or something. They might have got a 5-year pension or something like that. But yeah, it all worked out. Anyways, thanks, people. Peace, people. BKFC's on right now. That's guaranteed violence. Guaranteed violence, people. And I would definitely check out One Championship this morning. It was pretty fucking good. Tomorrow, fight night at 4 o'clock East Coast time. Prelim start, and then main card, I think there's 13 fights or 14 fights, and then every week for 11 weeks straight. And then we got 298 coming up, UFC 298, 299, and 300, and they're all fucking stacked. Except for 300 is almost like there's still like 5 more fights that have to be made. I think one of them is going to be Sanagan and Umar Nurmagomedov, but someone told me he was fighting in March or something, so that doesn't mean it can't happen. Everything changes from day to day. That's why someone asked me like 2 months ago, how come they don't fucking have the whole card? Because I said, you gotta let the fucking cards play out. You gotta see who's not injured, who's fucking, ready to fight, who's not hurt. Like these guys go in there to fight in the cage, fucking hurt most times. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have to see how it plays out. But 299 is stacked, 298. Every card just gets better. It's a really good time to be a mixed martial artist fan. Not only that, boxing is fine. We lost the Tyson Fury fucking Usyk fight because Tyson Fury got elbowed. If I was Tyson Fury, I would have beat the fucking snot out of that guy in the fucking ring. That fucking elbowed him in the fucking face, cut his fucking eye open. This is boxing, motherfucker. This ain't fucking 8 limbs. I would have lost it. Fucking Tyson Fury, you're a better man than me, dude. You're a better man than me. Every time I spot it was always to help the fucking guy I was sparring with for their fucking fight coming up, or my fucking fight coming up, fucking for charity and shit, for amateur fights and shit. I just love fucking sparring really good guys. And there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. I mean, there's nothing like it. Fucking if you're a adrenaline junkie and shit. It's for free on Fubo Sports Channel. Thanks, Palman. Respect to you too, brother. Huge KO. Yeah, that's instant violence, dude. I'm going over there right now. All right, brother. I'm jumping over right now. All right, peace, people. I'll be doing post fights Sunday at around 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not doing right up the fights no more because we're too emotionally invested in the fights. I want to, if there's close fights, I want to be able to watch those fights in the morning, Sunday morning, and then do the post fights. You know what I mean? And be fair. You know what I mean? Because it's the only way to be as fair. You cannot fucking, feel entitled and fucking, what the fuck? I don't even bet on this shit, but I really had fucking Strickland winning that fight. But Duplessis definitely belongs where he definitely belongs there. No doubt about it. And I thought Arnold Allen fucking got robbed too. And I don't even think it's the judges' faults. Honestly, they don't have the best they don't even have fucking screens in front of them to watch replays at different angles. It's ridiculous. They need better seats where they can see better. And yeah, it's fucking one good thing about MMA is if you can lose a couple fights and then you go on a fucking 4-fight win streak, and then it's all a timing thing. You can fucking fight for the belt. You know what I mean? You just gotta train hard. Train harder than everyone else out there. Anything you're doing in life, do more than anyone else is fucking doing. I promise. The planets will align and fucking that, the universe will fucking, the muse or whatever they call it. There's a bunch of names they call it. It'll go your direction. You know what I mean? It really will. Can't post comments to some destinations. Yeah. Free up for the ball, All right, sounds good. Thanks, Palmer. I'll see you over there in a couple minutes, brother. Peace, people.